Hello everyone and welcome to Retro Book Club. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday of whatever you may celebrate. Christmas, Hanukkah, bad games, all sorts of things you may celebrate. And welcome to the final show of 2024. I am your host, Akaya Games, and I am joined by four wonderful voices inside my head. I am joined by LethargicScientist.
I'm the voice that tells you to murder.
I am joined by Mr. Torture.
I'm the voice of Christmas Past.
I am joined by Sprasshu.
Platform Peril returns January 3rd.
And I am joined by a newcomer to the show. Please welcome on in PolterGhost.
I made a ham for Christmas.
Hey, me too.
I had for dinner.
Alright, we have the games, and we have the players, so all that's left is to take a look at the order. We will be starting tonight with my game. Up second will be Mr. Torture. Third is going to be LethargicScientist. Fourth is Sprasshu, and we will be closing out tonight with PolterGhost's game. So, let's get started with the first game of the night. From me. Now, the direction I decided to go this time around was a game that I remember getting with my GameCube, but I never did play much of it. I played it from time to time, but never sunk a lot of time into, so I put this in as a good reason to put some more time into it. It's a game from a series that we've had on here before, but now we are playing the sequel with Wave Race Blue Storm. Load it up, folks.
Alright, let me just make a save state of this.
You know, I played the original Wave Race on the N64 way back when that was a new thing. I also played the Game Boy one a little bit.
The Game Boy one I'm not familiar with, but I dabbled a bit in the N64 one and the GameCube one. Wave Race is just a series I didn't really get into too much, which is a shame because I do like the aesthetic of Wave Race.
Oh, it's a GameCube game.
It's GameCube, yeah.
I think water-based physics games are interesting. Mostly in seeing if they're done well.
Trying to drag that into BizHawk just crashed BizHawk. Alright.
Yeah, well, BizHawk doesn't support GameCube last I checked, so...
I didn't know it was a GameCube game. I was just like, why can't I seem to export this?
Yeah, get your... I'm assuming you're gonna be using Dolphin then for this splash.
If this is a GameCube game, I gotta.
Yeah. I mean, you could use the provided RetroArch.
I guess RetroArch.
Yeah.
Like, that would require me using RetroArch.
Yeah, and like, if you prefer Dolphin, just use Dolphin. I don't care that much.
I've never used Dolphin in RetroArch, but also I don't like RetroArch in general, so that's probably why.
It's hit or miss. Like, it gets the job done, and that's what I will usually default to just for convenience of not having to switch between emulators. But you're probably better off, if you're fine with switching emulators, you're probably better off just using Dolphin. Yeah, chill on the title screen while I
we don't use
We
RetroArch for my show, because like everyone seems to struggle enough with just BizHawk.
That's fair. BizHawk, I've always been with the mindset that, like, RetroArch is good for the all-in-one package, but its user interface is always super clunky to use.
I use it on my phone. That's about it. That's just for lack of better options.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I remember we tried to do a race on Halloween at, like, I want to say 7 or 8 years ago of the Splatterhouse series, and for whatever reason we were doing it through RetroArch because it's like, okay, it does arcade, it does Genesis, it does TurboGrafx, it does all the things we need it to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Monkey Man tried using RetroArch once, and fucking he ran Spyro Season of Ice at 5 FPS.
Alright, I'm ready to go when everybody else is.
Me too.
Let's go.
This is one of those instances where I get to play on hardware. I have my actual GameCube load up for this. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wave Race Blue Storm. I guess I'll do Championship.
Disappointing.
Well, we can
I
do
gotta
that.
try stunt mode.
That sounds like it would be a fun one.
Let's go.
Okay, we have
Hey,
our
we're gonna-
players here.
Hello?
I'm gonna be this guy whose icon is just a hamburger. He's very fast, but he does not have that Excel. But so long as we never
McDonald's.
break, that should be fine.
This is day one of the
Okay, apparently this takes place in a universe where McDonald's exists.
partly cloudy
We found the it's like the it's like 5 degrees of Ryu, but it's 5 degrees of McDonald's.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to move to another instance of Dolphin. Forgot that my old instance of Dolphin.
3, 2, 1.
I don't know why my dolphin's cropped weird.
My Dolphin does not like my controller.
Looking over.
Oh well, the screen's slightly off center from my OBS, but that's fine. You've already cropped it, Okami.
Yeah.
So yeah, that Splatterhouse race I was talking about, I think we delayed it by like 2 hours because nobody could get retro work from it. It was a hot mess of a day.
Is that
You know, just
is that
what's up, Lethargic?
is that a shock to anybody? Be honest.
It was a shock to me because I thought it could handle it.
So as much as I use RetroArch for like RBC related stuff, in my own time I always use BizHawk. So much easier.
you
So much
cheat.
easier. So much less headache. I like to play my video games without the headache. Don't ask about the types of games I play in that same vein.
So you reserve the use of peacocks to show for everyone else's pain.
Like I was tempted this week to put in the game that I had played for Kuso last weekend. I was tempted to put Reboot in. But I'm like, Mr. Torture probably tested that already for GM purposes. I want to put in something a little more unique.
I will say, I think the game I picked, we tested it with RetroArch, and it just did not work.
The game you picked, I had to check because I think you messaged me and like it was something that I like woke up to. And I'm like, all right, let me get to my PC first before putting this through the ringer and making sure it works. And I did get it working, to be fair.
Sorry for being an annoying prick.
I won the first race.
Yep, I got a victory under my belt as well.
I have
I almost
no idea
failed
how to
because
do
I didn't
tricks.
know how to do tight turns.
Yeah, I didn't want
Just
my
knew
first
how to accelerate and
Yeah,
steer.
I just knew how to go fast. That's all you need.
Yeah, you can press Z to turbo. I figured that much out.
Oh god, I don't know what button Z is mapped on. This is a new controller.
It'd probably be one of the
Can I do a
bumpers.
stunt?
I'm pretty sure it's
fall off the
R.
ramp.
Ah, there it is.
I think it's RB by default.
This is day
Am I using the character with the jerk coach? I'm not sure, but I do remember hearing that like some of the coaches are just really an asshole to you with like the announcers.
Okay, we're hitting on the problem that I'm really bad at racing games.
It's time for Sovereign Island.
Yeah, see, that's why I just skipped straight to stunt mode, because that just seemed more interesting to me.
You know
I-
what? Yeah,
Honestly,
that's
I don't know how
probably
to
the
do
play.
stunts.
I set this game up beforehand just to kind of see how it works, or like how well it runs for me. And I kind of that's a crash for me. I ended up going into the free roam mode for that. That was fun to like muck around in for a bit. Oh, I am hyper not winning this race. Oh boy.
I got last place, baby.
Damn it. Turning is so finicky.
Yeah, I definitely went flying out of my water ski a bit, but that's because I didn't understand the track. Now that I understand the track, now this game's ruined. On a related note,
Skill.
on a related note, I might also be ruined if I'm not careful. Turbo's all yours.
God damn.
Oh, yep. And I went flying into the water. We
I don't know, GameCube,
Oh,
different console.
Alright, final lap.
Turbo. I mean, I'll just press buttons and pray. I did a stunt.
That's
yeah,
a choice. Yeah.
That is a good decision to make. Oh fuck! I tried to do a stunt. It didn't go well.
Oh. I did like a can. That was something.
I tried to do a flip.
I don't know how I did that.
I tried to do a flip when I wasn't trying to do a flip.
Oh, I did a flip.
I want to restart. I'm just gonna hit.
Oh, I'm
a
out of
different
bounds.
button every time I go off the ramp.
Certainly this game must have a tutorial. Oh, it does! Nice. Alright, let me just do that.
Good call.
Right. There's a tutorial?
What's that?
5.5 minutes in. Let's go do the
Oh.
tutorial.
How did I not see that?
I used to be able to do jumps and tricks in the N64 one. I don't remember them being too
Wait,
hard.
this game has a tutorial?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, how do I handstand?
Alright,
Oh, it's with
back.
the stick.
Save data to that memory card.
Who's doing this?
Oh, hey, it's
Can't-
like doing a manual in Tony Hawk. That's fun.
Yeah, I think most of the tricks are like that if they're anything like the N64 game.
Playing this around slightly. There we go.
Alright, barrel roll. Right then left or left then right. Okay.
Yeah, all of a sudden I've gone
Oh,
from
God.
first to like fourth. Great. I love it.
Yeah, has that Mario Kart pipe.
Well, first to fourth in the rankings, not in the actual race itself, but it was definitely going all over the place, placement-wise.
Oh, is the trick that I need to let the stick go neutral before I do the trick? No? Okay, I don't know what I'm doing then.
Oh, these controls are just... They don't give me much hope.
Oh, you're water skiing. Like, what do you expect? Not only are you water skiing, but also you have to try to slalom through buoys.
Superman.
Yeah, the buoys are like so tight to turn.
Yeah, there's probably a button to help make tighter turns that I just haven't completely understood yet.
Oh, okay. I finally figured out what my
Oh, shit.
issue is with the tricks. You have to do the trick combination while you're on the ramp, not while
Why
you're
is this
going
one
off the
sponsored by
ramp.
Dr. Pepper?
Oh, of course.
Can you imagine, like, trying to do a kickflip in Tony Hawk, but you have to do it from the ground?
I think I tried to do a kickflip while in the water and it just fell down.
Oh shit! I need to not. I need to not miss a single buoy now if I want to stay in this. Oh boy. Maybe a sign to ease off the turbo then, Chief.
Okay. Okay, let's go back to racing.
Okay, I'm gonna actually try a race again now that I know what to do.
What
Yeah,
the fuck is this flip sub control?
I'm gonna
I'm
hang
not
on.
sure that I know what to do even after doing the tutorial. It's fine.
I'm gonna try to hang on to that turbo as much as
You are not
possible.
prepared.
I wish.
I wish I wasn't prepared. Oh, my place in sinking. Fuck it, just turbo. I'll take third.
Alright, we'll try this again, I guess. Stunt race. Stunt mode.
Oh snap, I did a handstand off a ramp.
Nice. Fun story of this game. I won a GameCube in Nintendo's Camp Hyrule event one year. Got Luigi's Mansion and this game with it. Interesting.
I'm guessing you played Luigi's Mansion more.
I mean, Luigi's Mansion's gonna be the better single-player experience, but, like, who the fuck's playing multiplayer Luigi's Mansion? That's right, nobody. It doesn't have fucking multiplayer. Get out of here.
That's what you think.
Shit. The ROM hackers are getting on my case. I'm being handed a note. I'm being audited.
See, I never had any friends, so that wouldn't have bothered me.
Damn,
Oh
say.
no. I gotta input spinning pile driver combinations to do tricks in this game? This is too much.
You need to give your water ski an SPD.
I'm stuck on a dock. No.
Welcome
I think I'm calling it.
God.
These controls are depressing.
I'm gonna at least get through this championship before we move on.
My control has rumble on and it's driving me nuts.
Like, why couldn't they just rip off Tony Hawk?
Why can't every game just be Tony Hawk?
Well, I mean, like, control-wise.
There are some games that would be improved by just being Tony
Why,
Hawk.
why can't every game
Why-
control
why-
like Tony Hawk? You know, Wave Race Blue Storm, why can't it control like Tony Hawk? You know, Tetris, why can't it control like Tony Hawk?
This game would be improved by just being Tony Hawk.
DDR, why can't it control like Tony Hawk?
Let me think about that one for a minute.
Well, I got score, but I didn't do any tricks because couldn't figure out how.
Well, at least this course seems very manageable comparatively to some of the prior courses I've done. Sick jump!
Maybe I should just do the race mode. Maybe these stunts are too much.
If I go hold
raises
B,
our
do
advantage.
quarter circle, hold up, hold down. I did a backflip.
Nice. You got the fighting game input in correctly. Congratulations.
Yeah, fucking having to do quarter circles. To
Why
do a
is
barrel
my
roll.
Why is my jet ski sponsored by McDonald's?
I still need my my pretzel command.
Oh, my
More
boat got
impressed by the
smaller.
Wawa logo and the Slim Jim logo on mine.
Now I'm gonna go buy him a Big Mac and it's all his games full.
You've been marketed to again. Why does this keep happening with games that you show up for, Lethargic?
Damn it!
You got marketed during Gotcha Force as well.
Got a lot of waves.
Damn it!
Maybe we'll have better luck in Aspen Lake.
I know I have. I know I'm being hit by propaganda. I just don't know how to resist it.
Oh, I crashed.
I
the
have
house.
made a mistake. All right, fine. Just miss a slalom. Get myself back on track.
I am not immune to
barrel.
propaganda.
Okay. Turbo.
Just hold B off a ramp and then two directions.
I'm just gonna take the miss for that. Because I'm right near the
got
end. Got it. Why can't Luigi's Mansion be Tony Hawk? I'm getting a chance to read chat now that I got through the race, and now we have in the world the idea of Tony Hawk and Sonic at the Olympic Games, and I kind of want this in the world now.
Why did they never put Tony Hawk in a Nintendo game?
I mean, they put Tony Hawk and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater for like N64 and Game Boy.
They chill for that fucking one peripheral a lot. That was shitty.
Yeah, the
Oh,
fucking go have a ride boot.
Yeah, Tony Hawk
Whatever
Ride.
the fuck that was.
I think I have that skateboard, but I never used it. I can't imagine why I've never used it. Big mystery, that.
It's a very. I remember seeing ads for that in Nintendo Power with like Tony Hawk and his fucking bulldog. Like he put his bulldog on the board. This is a real thing. I swear to God.
Alright, I'm in the last race for my set of 5. Arctic
They said it
Bay.
was. They said it was so easy. Even Tony Hawk's dog can use it. Which I'm pretty sure Tony Hawk's dog does actually know how to skateboard.
I believe that. I mean, we in more recent memory, we had a dog who knows how to speedrun games.
Yo, peanut butter!
Yeah. Peanut butter.
That's awesome.
A few friends of mine were talking about how they went to GDQ and got to pet peanut butter. I'm like, man, I wish I could meet peanut butter. Seeing some of those runs, it was absolutely great. The little bit I saw
you know
them.
there's another dog runner?
I didn't hear about there being another one besides peanut butter.
Yeah, there's another one who took inspiration by peanut butter. So
There's
there's another
competition
friend
now.
on another Discord who's been doing what's the name of the game? The same game that peanut butter's been doing, not the baseball one.
Gyromite?
Gyromite.
ROB. ROB. Rob, the part of the robot.
Yeah, Gyromite
So-
is what you're thinking
Gyromite,
of.
yeah, with Rob the robot. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So they took inspiration and they've been doing it on both their dogs. So they had 2 trained dogs, and they've been working with them to do the same runs.
I
Pretty
mean,
wild.
that'd be great because then we might be able to see a live race of Gyromite between the 2 dogs sometime in the
That'd
future.
be fine, yeah.
What if in the middle of the race they start to sniff each other's asshole?
Call it the race! Call it the race!
Oh god!
Dog down!
Goddamn curse.
All things considered, this course is a lot more tame than some of the previous ones I've had to do.
I've just been doing stunt ones because they're not judging me for being bad.
I mean, they do if you don't finish.
I think sometimes it depends on what character you pick. Because sometimes the announcer is just very unnecessarily rude to you. It's great.
Hell yeah.
Oh, they take the piss out of you.
I took the one with the highest stunt skill.
Yeah, so my sponsorships on my jet ski include McDonald's, Slim Jim, Wawa, Dr. Pepper.
I'm pretty sure it's the same on everyone's jet skis with just a different placement.
Right, got
I
my
love
first
it.
one.
Damn, you should.
This guy has Slim Jim, Jet.
Damn, you should have been sponsored by
What?
Dasani because all the water in here is Dasani water. All the water in this lake. Alright, and boom.
Dasani. Don't look
Why,
at where our
change the
water comes
color.
from, please.
Oh, you.
Of my burger, man.
Oh, have you not heard about the dog runner Alfie 5? Yeah, this is a real thing. JSR, the owner of the dog, is I mean, it's done speedruns for a while now, to my knowledge. But
Here we go.
definitely got a lot of recognition when Peanut Butter hit the scene, which is the name of his dog, because initial is PB.
You know?
But yeah, look up.
I didn't think about that, and now that I have, I hate it. Thank you.
Never mind. The dog sucks now.
Let me see if.
What is he doing?
Yeah, here we go. Give me 1 second. I'll put a link to the GDQ run in the Twitch chat for people to watch on their own time. I'll also throw it in the Discord room for people who haven't seen it. There you go.
Okay. I think I'm calling it on this one.
I just got through the last of my set of 5 courses, so once I save my data and get back to the title screen, that should be good for me as well.
I'm making less and less progress.
I'm in no rush.
I've managed to
Oh,
eke
there's
out a
water.
win.
Oh wait, what's free roam?
You just drive around, do
it's-
nothing. Just
Yes,
have fun.
okay. that sounds
with
fun.
no racers.
Let's go to Dolphin Park.
We've hit upon the fact that I'm not very good at racing games.
I mean, this isn't exactly by design one of the more precise racing games out there, to be fair.
No.
Yeah,
Very loose
kinda-
definition of physics.
Kinda wish I was playing Hydro Thunder instead of this, to be
Yeah,
honest.
that was kind of what I was thinking as well with Hydro Thunder.
The only racing game I'm actually kind of good at is Mario Kart.
I'm always more partial to the arcade style racers like Outrun. That's usually more in my wheelhouse when it comes to racing games.
I recently got Forza Horizon 4 before it got delisted. Can be challenging game, but it's fun so far.
I've always heard the Forza games are good, and I have a handful of them, but I never played them. I feel like I would not really get into the Gran Turismo games, though.
I feel like any game that involves actually racing cars does not really thrill me that much.
That's fair. And part of the thing with Gran Turismo is branding.
All of the branding.
Anyway, I got through my set of 5 courses. Sounds like Lethargic's mostly done. I think Splash at least has gone into
I
the...
just found the part of the
to be
game
done.
where I don't feel shame playing it.
I think this is going to be a good time to stop. We got like 20 minutes into it, so we'll stop the timer here.
All right.
Sure. Whose game is next, and what console do I have to?
Doing all sorts of
When-
barrels and backflips. Never mind the fact that I'm wiping out on half of them.
When we come back from break, we will be playing Mr. Torture's game up next. We'll see you in a bit.
Woohoo. Let's see if I can dig up the other dogs.
You should be able to flip
I
back to
sadly
Bizhawk
started-
for this one.
Doing some lewd stuff to my jet ski there, and I don't know what the hell button combination I did to do that. I'm scared.
That's the other thing with this game. I'm not.
Oh god! He's emerging from the dock!
Are you having some fun now we've wrapped up the game, Splash?
This is disappointing.
Oh my god!
You found the fun too late. We can't have people having fun on this show. Why would we ever have that?
Let me get my busy hawk open,
This
I
is
guess.
just a way to torture us forever. Don't you know that?
Look, I want to think I gave out a decent game this time around. I wasn't trying to be mean this time. It's the end of the year. I gotta give some festive cheer. I'm being handed a note that the holidays are over.
It's the least
Okay.
festive game I've ever played.
I don't know. I went to an Arctic stage. Gotta get your holiday spirit on, Lethargic.
Title screen was sandy beaches, not something I associate with the middle of December.
Christmas in July. Come on now.
I figured out how to retire in free mode, in free roam.
Well,
You just
good
dry
for
dock
you,
your
Splash. And on that note, we're back for our second game for tonight from Mr. Torture.
All right. I figured we'd be playing something different. It is different, I think, unless I'm not sure if it's going to be the cup of tea for everyone. But I think it's a fun game. It's interesting its own way. We're going to be playing Captain Tsubasa 2 for the NES.
Okay.
Which I think you
I
have
know this
provided a translation for.
Yeah, because the original game was released in Japan and didn't get a release outside Japan, so I'm using a translated patch to English. So yeah, this is kind of a novelization type of game, plays like an RPG. So it's not really soccer game because it's based off Captain Tsubasa is a manga, kind of an ongoing manga. It's been going on in Japan for I think 40 years now, on and off, and it's basically revolves around the player being the best ever possible with the rivals and whatnot. And it's about soccer. You play soccer, but you don't get to play soccer. This is not FIFA. This plays more like an RPG where you are the player on the field. You have your stamina, you have your actions, you face other players in the field and you do your actions. And I think one of the most interesting things about this game is the fact that, first of all, there are so many matches you play, and there's also several, even if you have the best stats, or if you got better stats than the others, there's a high chance you're going to fail. Stupidly hard. So, if you're on the menu on kickoff, we can go there just whenever we're good to go.
Yeah, I'm just looking at cropping really fast here.
Yeah, don't worry. As a side note, one of the things I understand about this game is if you look out for ROMs for this game, you're likely going to find thousands of ROM hacks of it. It's a stupidly...
Oh, interesting. Not the kind of game I would expect to have a ROM hacking scene.
No, it's incredible because you can find some ROM hacks on romhacking.net or some other sites, but I found another zip file which had at least 52 ROM hacks.
The new version of Action 52. Move over, UFO 50.
Yeah. Didn't we get the first chat's asking we get the first captain as a Temo Cap. Tepco Cap is like an offspring. It feels like it has the place like Captain Tsubasa, but it's not Captain Tsubasa. Captain Tsubasa, I think they didn't think it was too Japanese and they made their own version for American. Demo Cup was for Genesis, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I played quite a bit of that game actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yes.
they play similarly like that.
Copyrighted by TV Tokyo, Channel 12.
And there is some flashing in this, so be aware of that.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
slight flashing, you won't see.
Let me, where?
Flashing in my NES games.
I thought we left that
That's,
behind after the Atari era. Alright, I am ready to go and everybody else's. And I don't hear any objections, so starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Captain Tsubasa 2, Volume 2, Super Striker. Kick off!
So my recommendation is skip the cutscenes and go into the first game, which is Sao Paulo vs. Flumine, which is shorthand for Fluminense, and then go just straight to play. Do not bother with talk, password, status, and play.
Okay.
And just go directly to play.
Okay, but what if I narrate the cutscenes?
Oh, you're more likely willing to do so.
I can't wait to hear this play-by-play from Polter.
So I think more people have actually played the Captain Tsubasa games than they might imagine. Because fun fact, all the mechanics from these games were reused in Final Fantasy X in the year 2001. That's right, baby. Blitzball,
yeah.
is based on this. Same mechanics.
This thing, I haven't taken the time to play through Final Fantasy X, and I don't think I even got far enough to be able to dabble in Blitzball. It's one of the games I'm going to go through next year, properly play through Final Fantasy X.
You know, I'm not like the biggest Final Fantasy stan. I know people that like Final Fantasy way more than I do. But 10 is one that I can highly recommend as like a good first timers Final Fantasy. On top of the fact that it's also a culturally important game in a lot of ways.
Not least of all because of the last. I do remember liking the Sphere Grid though, the Sphere Grid system.
Yeah.
I do remember enjoying that in the little bit I played of Final Fantasy X. It's been kind of an effort of trying to go through progressively more of the Final Fantasy games I missed. It wasn't until last year I went through Final Fantasy VII for the first time, for example. There's just a bunch of Final Fantasies I still need to go through.
I'm very confused as to what I'm doing here.
Well, you're passing, you're dribbling, you're shotting.
Yeah.
Which direction am I going?
You have to go. The opposite goal is on the right of the screen.
Goal that I want to get to is on the right.
Yeah. Your side is on the left.
It deflected!
Am I the blue
You
people or
are-
the white people?
The white people.
Okay, not racist.
Mm-hmm.
White shirt. White shirt are yours.
It's
The
past
numbers.
you.
The white numbers.
Who has shooting skill on my team? Does no one shoot? Everyone is an 8? What is this?
Your best shot is Tsubasa, of course. So
I got
that's
a
one of the
goal!
Things, there's the hooray!
All right, Babaton, let's
what the
go for the shot.
Fuck am I doing here? How do I pass? Action? What?
Action, you can shoot or you can
You
pass.
can shoot.
There might be other things you can do.
Pass, to PS.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you press B, you get the many options. You dribble, you
Sick.
pass your shot, and 1-2, which is the short pass with one of your whoever's close to you.
Alright, let's try a
I really
run.
don't understand what I'm doing here.
Pass to.
Right, okay.
I wish I could see which players I. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Pass to you. These you seem to be open. Oh shit.
So on the screen,
Yes.
when you see all the players, your the blue ones are you. The other white ones are the players on the opposite team, and you often seem to be moving the one that's flashing. You either have when you have the ball, you have the ball icon. That's you. and when they're flashing, it's not you without it's you without the ball. So one of the things is that this game, you move around with just one player, and the other one's moved by the AI in the computer.
This
You can change that attitude, the way they play, whenever you have the ball goes off.
I seem to be controlling the blue
field?
people.
How does it hit the goal? How does it goal? A lot happened
shot.
in a couple seconds.
Go for the shot, Takamata! Come on, baby! No! Who the hell saved it? There was no one else near that goal. This is cheating.
How do you headbutt the ball into the post and then headbutt the ball again into the goal?
Yeah.
All right.
Like, the same man is not capable of that much. Oh god, what do I do on
Guys
defense?
cannot stop me.
I just kind of fumbled around on defense until things happened. I'm going to fix
I think
cropping.
defense is the hardest part of these games, honestly.
Nah, it also
try that.
depends on the play style. Once you get to the halftime, you can change the way the team plays. So they can be more defensive or more marking and that stuff. So the attitude of the players changes.
P cut, I guess. We can try P cut.
Oh, I'm definitely not.
Cool.
This is gonna be interesting.
So I'm going to try special
try
shot that
punching the ball.
Tsubasa has. Tsubasa has the drive shot, which gives us a flash animation. This game has tons of them once you get to meet the other players.
Flash animation. I too enjoyed watching Salad Fingers.
Catch!
Yeah, chat saying this is such an interesting presentation game. It's almost like a turn-based game of soccer. It probably
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. This is in fact a turn-based RPG.
Which is wicked how popular it got in several areas. Like, I know about this game because I played it in my childhood.
It's
So-
it's definitely the kind of game that, like, especially if you're into soccer, I could definitely see you getting a lot of mileage out of this.
Yeah, this is something that seems like it's made specifically for Europeans.
Yes, the Japanese
Americans.
game for Europeans.
Mark
I
clear.
feel like you would enjoy a lot of your European
My
just
favorite
because
soccer man.
you know what I mean.
I'm
Do
not
I?
sure I do.
Wait, I have the ball again. I'm not sure how, but I'll take it. What's
All right,
Trap doing?
Tsubasa, go for the shot. Let's go. Bicycle kick. Hell yeah.
Why does everyone on my team suck balls?
Pass
Luke Hong,
to-
is that you?
So, as an RPG, each match you win, or lose, I think, you level up. So there are some times which you have to repeat several times, several matches, in order to progress. You need to grind.
What is this defense doing? Why are they running back towards their net? They should be trying to cut me off. I'm just gonna try to shoot it.
Make a shot, Sprasshu. Yeah.
Drive S.
No, shot. That
I
one.
don't know. Oh, well, it's too late.
That's the special shot. Do it.
It's going. It went in.
Yay, you
I'm
did
not
it!
Hey!
I don't understand anything, but yeah, I'm still doing good.
I don't know what's happening anymore, man.
We're just playing
Bad
soccer.
defense. I'm so worried. No, I don't want to be 7. I want to be 8.
I'd be curious how I don't know if there's like some sort of multiplayer version of this game, but I think that would be interesting to see.
I got
Later games introduce that.
Genesis.
Okay.
I think there are even the most
Multiplayer.
recent PC game also has multiplayer, and it's a lot much more advanced type of game.
Yeah, like I'm always like lately I've been on the lookout for some fun multiplayer games to show friends. Like I had some friends over for Christmas Eve.
Tackle.
And I of course showed them some of the necessities, like Orb 3D. But I also introduced them to games like Sound Railroad Smash Ball.
Oh.
That's a good one. We did a little bit of Ribbit King as well. Ribbit King is always a joy to show people because they never know what they're expecting with that game.
I don't know. Just dribble the ball, man. Just get past him. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Go for the go for the big shot.
Okay. We're on the offense again. We are going.
Just
What's
less
this
than
bloom?
5 minutes left
We
on
are
the
just-
clock.
Perfectly clear to just get a goal here. Like
The
there's
first
no,
half is over.
Yep, I've done
defense
I've
is
done
done
the
so
first half.
deep.
Yep.
All right, Babaton, we are in a terrible position. All the defenders are here. There's no way we can possibly get a shot in, but let's go for it anyway. What do we have to
Go.
lose?
We're going for a shot.
Block.
Yeah, now
actually-
3-0.
Oop, block. Let's try that and see what happens.
So
Quite
There
the
are times-
dopamine hit going from Wave Racer to this.
Yeah, we're going from sports to more sports. It's just gonna be a sport-filled day.
So I'm glad I didn't go with my racing pick.
I can confirm that the next game will not feature sports in any capacity.
Okay, that man just leaped 30 feet in the air to get that ball. That's unfair.
Do I have the ball?
What, you're
think I
telling me
do.
you can't
No, I
leap
don't
30
have the
feet in
ball.
the air?
Did I have the ball? I did have the ball.
Not every
I did have the
day.
ball.
Some of these players should have been better suited for basketball.
Now entering lost time. Wait a minute. There were no plays that stopped. Why do we have lost time?
Triple H left.
the last time is kind of tricky because there are times when you do the play and the referee cuts off the game midway through the play.
We're going in for that drive S,
dumb.
baby.
Yeah, go for the drive shot.
I've got a very open shot for the moment. Okay,
balls-
shoot.
Still went in, even though they got stuffed almost twice.
Oh no, deflected! My team's still in control of the ball, though. Take that. Shoot again.
The ball slowed down.
Part of my problem is I barely know
Why
what
would
any
you
of those
punch the ball? Why not just catch it like a
what's
normal
happening.
person?
I don't know how to
I'm
cut
looking-
off a fucking guy coming.
No. So
Oh, he's
that's one of
shooting.
the things about if you get in the way of the player who has the ball, there's chances you will block their way through and force a combat, let's say. And yeah, when you get the
That's-
menus,
Let's try making a shot.
not enough guts.
Oh, never mind.
Pass to.
So I don't have enough stamina to shoot. That
I've been
happens.
tackled. But I still had the ball. Their tackle did not work very well.
Oh no, they're getting the ball over to my goal. They got 3 people over there. I only have 1 defender. I don't like how this is going. Go for the block.
What
Certainly
the
he's
fuck?
gonna go for the shot.
Yep, I'm going to the block too.
Oh no, I should have tackled him!
Pass to 7. Yes. We're going for a we're gonna
Oh,
go
no.
for the shot.
He just walked past my goalie!
Oh,
Failure!
we've now entered lost
Yeah.
time. I got
There are
blocked.
chances where the players will get gutsy and they will face head on your goalie.
Try to catch the ball.
That's a
God.
panic moment
Okay.
right there.
I basically just had to
These
play
guys are just
defensively at this
juggling
point.
the ball back and forth now. They're toying
Yeah.
with me like a cat and its prey.
South P's in the lead.
Pass to you.
What now? Team data.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
they're
my goalie did
Up
headbutt.
five.
We still don't have the ball. What is happening?
Everything is happening in your game, I guess.
The old Brazilian formation. Perfect.
Yeah. You can run the formations, and then you can also pick there what you want to do with the team. That's the status and all the stats. And the
I
defense.
just need to play the time waster strategy of just try to run out the timer because I'm in the lead. So just waste their
30
time.
minutes.
Yeah, 30 fake minutes.
Yeah. Actually,
Okay,
go
goes
for a
down 10
shot.
seconds.
Oh my
it's not
god,
like
we
3
finally
minutes.
have control of the ball again. It's been 10 minutes of
Goal!
them juggling the ball back and forth.
You know, one of the tricks you can do with that when
I have
sending,
210.
passing the ball, if you pass the ball slightly over where your players are, they're likely going to pick the ball up.
Skill, block, Tsubasa,
Yeah.
tackle, Latin, key
Oh
cut.
my god, they left their entire defensive line wide open. They're about to eat duty.
Make them.
Let's go.
Everyone's failing.
What's with this dodging?
Oh, the dodging is.
Oh, damn. Gill's ball is low. Go for the shot, my dude.
Foul!
I'm almost done with the first
Oh.
overtime, and I'm still.
You get a foul?
I don't know how I fouled, but I fouled.
Stupid goalkeeper blocking
Oh my
the
god, the
ball.
net is wide open. I'm just going for the shot.
Ball's low.
I pushed it.
Cut and cut.
Come on, Gil. Keep rolling dice. We can get that ball in.
We now
Let's go
enter
for it.
lost time. Oh
Go for
no.
that headbutt. Hell yeah, 5-0.
My
I got
favorite
a
thing about
foul,
lost
and I got a foul
Mercy rule in
in the
soccer.
small area, and I got a penalty kick.
No
Wait,
one
what are
scored
these?
anything.
I
Cut, compete. What are these?
the rumor was true.
It deflected.
Oh, you got
Wait,
overtime now.
God, now what?
Damn it,
Yeah.
Latin.
So somebody's got to score a point. The match has to end eventually.
You haven't scored a point.
Lethargic 0-0.
How?
Pass cut. Let's go, baby.
No one scored anything.
All right, let's go into the second match then.
So most
Yeah,
of
let's pass.
those matches are really the same.
What am I?
So we expect
And-
harder enemies.
Yeah,
And there
I
are times where you'll face off against a really good player. on
I
the
assume
Oh.
one of the things you can do in between matches
Pass
is up your player stats.
No.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
No.
The shot.
It's the fakest RPG I've ever played
The
then.
goalpost. Get it, Tahamaka. Yes. 6-0.
I'm close to 8-1, I think. No. Not close there
God.
yet.
And Splash is, I mean, Mr. Torture's also crushing it, being, presumably already familiar with the game, but Splash is crushing it for not being familiar with the
Yeah.
game.
Oh,
The end,
Familiar with
punter
soccer.
catch.
the end result of my first game was 4-1. What? Why are people flying?
Key cut.
Oh, this is standard for the anime. So
I believe it.
you get to see all kinds of acrobatics in the game, in the anime, on the manga itself. It's wild.
Go with
I
jump.
believe they got it.
The original animation also had like episodes, matches that lasted for like 10 episodes, and the players' field was like enormous. Like how big can a field can be? So that animation tested that several episodes.
Let's see if I can get a clean shot in for this one. About here seems like a good place to take a shot from. Nope, never mind. Never mind.
So, fun fact about the the extra time at the end of the match. In some places, they end up calling it injury time, which I find really hilarious when video games tried to pass that off, because you just see the words injury time flash on screen. You're like, what is happening?
Oh, the goal's
Did this
wide
become
open.
Mortal
We're going for
Kombat?
shot.
It's like the Sonic Shuffle accident.
Yes!
Get the goalpost. You had one job, Gil.
Oh no, Sonic even drinking
I think you're getting a lot
again?
more mileage out of this game than I would have expected from this Mr. Torture.
No, GK off balance.
Everyone's
Oh,
so
that's a
serious
fine
about
time to
soccer.
shoot.
I love it.
Oh no, how do I defeat the goalkeeper?
Number
I
two
have
is
better
trying,
shots,
failure.
but maybe he knows.
Ah, you caught it.
Okay.
Are these
I
all
was
characters from the show
my
or
God.
something?
Gonna keep
The
just shooting
shot, their
until I get
shot sent my goalie flying.
it. Hit the post.
So the difficulty can get pretty wild fast. You gotta get matches. Like the first match can be a breeze, and then the second one can.
Yeah,
really touch you.
the first one's a good warm up for sure. Like I might be in the lead for the second match, but it's definitely being more of a struggle than the last one.
It also matches sometimes the original animation where you had some teams that really suck so bad, whereas the protagonist Tsubasa in this case is the only good one. The thing they have, and it's so wild.
Check out. I need to check something, which I'm gonna check really fast. While continuing through this game. Let me.
What? How did the not go? How did a not goalie get block that? God damn it!
I'm still 0-0, so I'm in penalty kicks.
Yay.
Oh no.
There we go. Now it's my second.
I'm gonna
goal.
get the shootout. That's interesting.
That was the hardest goal yet.
Oh my
Go
god.
for the pass cut. Go for the pass cut, Babington.
Okay, I got.
Okay. 2-0 down. It's a goal. Nice.
I've been thinking of something else. Alright, never mind then.
pass cut.
Stay in the middle. Yeah, well, let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Marini's got it.
So most of the ROM hacks for this game are upping stats. Or changing some of the players.
Alright, let's
And
take that
there's
shot.
Even one ROM hack I saw that works with the offside rule for game for soccer, which basically states that you can pass a ball where there's no one on the other side of the field. There's no defending team, which this game abuses so much.
Hell yeah.
I will eventually get the shot in.
Blitzball also pretty much carried that one over, so I've been abusing that.
Action
I was surprised
resume,
to
I
learn
guess.
That was like an actual rule in both soccer and in hockey. You just can't apparently you can't just huck the ball wherever you want to.
Crazy that.
What kind of lame crap is that? Oh, I have to look at what the password is. Okay, the password doesn't look nightmarish. I was expecting like
No.
40 characters.
It's now
Well,
like
the
Golden Sun
passwords-
password.
The passwords in this game were kind of abysmal because they were all in Japanese back then. So you had to write down the kanjis for each of those
Each individual
32 characters.
Oh no.
And if you're not a Japanese speaker, like, yeah, you do your best.
Oh boy.
Oh, did we lose Lethargic?
Yeah, it looks like our stream just went
Yeah.
dead.
Alright, hang on.
Okay.
I'll hide the stream for the moment. Until... It just...
Whistle.
and yeah, I don't hear Lethargic say anything else. So yeah, our internet might be dead. Goal!
Go!
Nice. You're winning the match, I'm losing.
I hit you with those disco lights every time you get a goal. It's great.
All right, game 2. This is where it all goes. To... Oh,
Look, anytime that that I end up winning scoring a goal, I want a disco party.
Sorry, I sat there too long on the transition screen between games, and the announcer fell asleep.
Yeah.
Nice.
He started complaining that I was taking too long, and then he passed out.
I love games that just like have something silly happen for when you when you wait too long. Something. What's the matter, trainer? Oh, I didn't use my super. I'm a fool.
My internet died. Am I back?
Well, I hear you here in the call again.
Anyway.
Goal! Hang on, let me see if I have, let me take a look and see if, your feed's back up. Yeah, I see it back up. Let me go ahead and, unhide it.
I think my favorite version of one of those is in Sonic CD, where if you take like a minute and just leave your controller,
Sonic just kills
will
himself?
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
says, "I'm out of here," and then he just vanishes.
Yeah.
And you just get a game over instantly.
So how do I increase my player's stats? Does that just happen automatically?
Yep. Happens after you get a stats increase on each match,
Okay.
and that happens on them. So you gotta grind in order to up their stats. It's really not the funnest way to up their stats, but yeah, this is what they did back then. This is quite an old game.
Alright, well, we've got about 5 minutes left for this game.
This is kind of why I find a lot of the RPGs of the era insufferable, because...
Yeah.
1-2 combo, I guess, with you two. Seems good to me.
Yeah, I wonder who the ace player is on their team. They got number 2, they got number 6, they got Riviero.
Whistle's
We
blown.
got several. You win
Well,
the first.
the
Yeah.
announcer gets
in the lead.
angry and then he starts
Wrong
falling
button.
asleep.
Also, because I haven't
This
really
is not
been
very professional.
commenting on it up to this point. There's also some good faces in this game.
Oh yeah, there's several.
There's
It's got that
there's
classic manga style.
there's one I gotta grab later, but this one's a solid one.
Oh, I got a goal on my own.
Nice.
That's the first time I made it outside of penalty kicks.
So you see the
got a
difference now.
penalty
We're
kick?
3. Well, like all of us are in the second match. I'm getting crushed. Okami's crushing them.
You get some variety.
And Polter is winning. So yeah, this happens in this game. You don't get 2 matches being the same thing.
Okay,
It's like
I
real
just need
soccer.
to-
It's like I'm playing soccer
I
all
wanna go
over
for a
again.
shot. Nah, keep dribbling. I think we can sneak the ball past these guys. Unless I get surrounded by 3 of them.
Shoot!
Suck it.
Alright. As long as Tsubasa can dodge all 3 of them, he can shoot the ball in and pretty much
It's
get a free
possible.
win. Oh, we're in
It's
it!
possible,
Go for the shot,
yeah.
baby!
Make it. Make the normal shot. Yeah.
Goal post! Oh, okay.
Oh!
Yeah,
Oh, I get a free kick.
The
Oh, the foul
suspense.
for me. That's okay.
I love it.
I like that.
Do the direct shot. It's totally gonna work.
Star player Tsubasa aims straight for an empty goal, hits the post.
Oh,
That
I
happens
made
a
it
lot.
sick.
That happened. That had happened.
Okay, this is actually not that bad. So
Yeah, no,
Oh,
this game's solid.
God.
this isn't
I
like,
got it.
again, my noted bias against sports games is definitely working against them here, but
Oh God! I injured the goalie, and I got a goal.
Nice.
It's like Mario Strikers where you do a special move and you launch the goalie into the goal with the ball.
He tried to punch the ball
Yeah.
and broke his hand. That's how hard we
Yeah.
kicked it.
I think he would just recover from that. Jeez.
Let's see what the shot does this time. Failure!
Let's pass it to 7.
Oh, you
Yeah.
blocked. Okay.
Ah, Spasa's got it.
We got one person in the way. I think we can make this. All right, Tsubasa.
Oh no, the banana shot. Ooh.
Well, this is
Tsubasa's
gonna be
jump,
interesting.
Tsubasa's head! Punch failed! Go!
oh, I get a free kick.
This is the most excited anybody's ever gonna be about soccer this year.
Yeah.
Hey, I live in a soccer town. I'll have you know.
Like
I gotta give you the animation itself is also pretty much like this. You gotta
yeah.
get excited for the things that happen like that.
If you want people to get excited about something, just make an anime out of something. That's what Ultimate Muscle taught me, how to get excited about wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you also live in a soccer town, Nick.
Mhm.
Mm,
That's a game that I do want to bring at some point or another later on, is Ultimate Muscle. Oh, this is the face I wanted to try to get earlier, but didn't get a opportunity to.
His head is so long.
Long man.
Oh no! How do I beat the Dyna head?
They just beat the shit. Two of my guys just fucking died.
Oh, no, my goalie!
My goalie just got the shit kicked out of him.
I mean, it sounds like Polter's goalie got murdered.
Just keep shooting. We'll get it eventually. Bicycle kick that shit, Tsubasa.
Oh, good heavens.
Yeah, bicycle kick.
Oh no, Tsubasa's energy is so low.
Oh,
What have I
no.
done? Can't believe I have to swap Tsubasa out for someone else. Oh, wait, do I have a bench? Does this game have benches?
Yeah, you gotta replace people. Once you either the ball goes off the field, or in halftime you can make replacements.
Oh no. There's still 14 minutes left in this game.
Just don't expect the bench being as good as Tsubasa.
Well, unfortunately, the man started with like 800 energy and went down to 200 in like 3 plays.
Alright, well, now I'm especially running away with it. Score is now 5-1.
Nice.
You know what, Tsubasa, just
Oh.
keep going.
You know what I should probably do? Stop.
you.
You know what I should probably do? Stop the timer.
Oh yeah.
That'd probably be a good thing to do. I was just so fascinated by this game, but yeah, we're over
is
time
good.
now. Not by
I'm
much.
excited for Tsubasa. I knew what I was in for when I heard that name get mentioned.
All right.
Damn it, they got a free kick.
Oh no, they kicked Tsubasa in the shin!
We're gonna go to break. Everybody's gonna keep screaming about Captain Tsubasa in the meantime during the break. And when we come back, we will be playing Lethargic Scientist's game up next. We'll see you in a bit.
Won't be as good as this.
It's a high bar.
Nothing will be as good as this.
I thought I picked a good one actually.
Maybe it's good, but is it going to be as good as Tsubasa?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I think that's the hard bar to clear.
All right, I got another goal. I'm good.
I got another goal.
Ah,
Fuck this
damn it,
shit.
I actually got scored on.
Okay.
Oh, by the way,
Okay.
this does not work in MAME. You need Final Burn Neo.
Yeah, this is gonna be
I
a weird one.
have a slight issue. I think I have the zip file already on my computer, so I know what this is.
Sorry.
Well,
Okay.
We'll get a sneak preview before the game.
No,
is
Final
reviewed.
Burn Neo isn't in RetroArch. It's its own thing.
It is in RetroArch. I tested it in RetroArch.
Okay, well then,
Yeah.
I do appreciate you picking one of my favorite arcade games, though.
look, I have good taste sometimes.
Well, we're gonna get to find out very shortly here. We're gonna get to find out very shortly here what said good taste involves, because we are back for our third game for tonight from Lethargic Scientist.
So, as everyone knows, I love my tabletop games.
Yeah.
And in that vein, I'm picking one of my favorite tabletop game adaptations. Probably second only to the Shadowrun trilogy, on PC. This is Dungeons & Dragons Tower of Doom.
Hell yeah, it is.
Whoa.
This is Final
Capcom,
Burn
baby.
Neo, I have to get.
And it's Final Burn Neo. Well, it doesn't run in MAME.
Alright, I got it. But it does run a MAME.
It does not.
It does not. It
Okay.
is some weird Capcom-specific architecture.
Yep.
Whatever,
We-
I got it.
We actually had to update our pack recent-ish for a different game because we had the arcade Puzzle Fighter on here, which had the same general song and dance.
Hell yeah, Puzzle Fighter.
Yeah, Capcom-specific architecture, it's a whole thing.
Well, I got MAME. I will plug it into my MAME.
If it works for you, it works for you.
It does.
Sure.
Go
That's
ham.
You have to have a specific zip file called QSound, which is the specific, like, sound system that they use. For some reason, that's also their, like, anti-piracy.
Yeah, I got Puzzle Fighter and Shadow over Mystara already.
Yeah, this is
over
the
here, so
Shadow of
it
Mystara.
should be set up.
Shadow of Mystara is the sequel to this. By the way, Mystara, probably no one's favorite D&D setting. Fun fact.
I love Mystara as a setting because it is.
But is it your favorite? That was the question.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's the sequel setting to Blackmoor, right? And Blackmoor
Okay.
is a fantastic
We'll take that,
setting.
Lethargic.
Is it better than Planescape, though?
I'd rather do Mystara over Planescape.
You are incorrect.
It's fine. People usually call Polter a contrarian anyways.
That's
You have your opinion, but your opinion is wrong.
It's okay to have wrong opinions sometimes. Just ask me. I have wrong opinions all the time.
Opinions.
That's okay.
That's my difference.
So, what's your wrong opinion of the day?
Is this like a wrong answer to the game from You Don't Know Jack? Is that like what we're doing here?
Yeah, surprise me. What's your favorite D&D setting? I'll tell you if you're wrong.
My favorite D&D setting is none of them. Now you can tell me how wrong I am.
That's not everyone in chat.
That's not a question.
Tell me your favorite D&D setting, I'll roast you.
My favorite D&D setting is Dungeons and Dragons.
You know, unironically, I'm sure some people would say that.
My favorite D&D setting is Tower of Doom.
I'll show you a Tower of Doom.
Is this a threat?
It can be.
Okay.
Mystara is one of like 5 settings that I find to be kind of indistinguishable from each other.
Alright, I'm ready to go and everybody else is.
I'm just gonna double check my controls here, but I should be good to go.
Probably a good call. Pop in some credits.
Welcome to the D&D world.
Welcome to the D&D world.
Welcome to the D&D world. Welcome to the D&D world.
That's a
Good
good
start.
Why
That's
is
a good
it
voice
every
clip.
time I hit the credit button, I just get yelled at, "Welcome to the D&D world."
That's just how the game works.
Alright.
It's so loud.
Alright, you good,
It is
Polter?
very loud.
I don't
Can I
hear anything.
Can I get this to capture somehow?
Yeah, there's no audio on the title screen aside from when you put in a credit and it tells you welcome
yeah.
to the D&D world.
Welcome to D&D world.
Did that pick up?
Welcome to D&D world, home of the D&D world. Alright, you good now, Polter?
Yeah.
Alright, starting in 5.
I'm not ready. I'm sorry. It didn't
Okay.
map to my controller.
Alright.
Give me
I had
2
to switch
seconds.
controllers.
I wonder if this is going to have the thing that happens from time to time with arcade games where somebody loads up and all of a sudden, why am I controlling 2 characters at once? That's happened at least a few times to people before.
I'm pretty clear on how MAME works by now.
I got it. Okay, we're good.
Settings.
Sorry.
Alright, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dungeons and Dragons Tower of Doom.
Which character do you want to play as? You could be the magic person, the other magic person, or one of the 2 fighty people.
We'll be a basic ass fighter.
They're
Oh,
all-
Going L.
Oh, remember
Mystara
when I
broken as hell. So
remember when I was
True, actually.
Yeah, so remember what I was
That's
just
so
talking
loud.
about with somebody potentially controlling 2 characters at once. How's that working for you,
Yeah.
Mr. Torture?
we weren't using you as an example, you know.
Okay.
Oh, God damn it. I got it again.
You might have player 1 and player 2 bound for some reason. That happens sometimes. You may need
no, let me check. No, I'm thinking of something.
I like how this game's animated so far.
Oh, this game's animation is great. especially for 1994.
Yeah.
Capcom really.
Saturn version of this too, if you wanted.
There's
less-
a Saturn.
I
I know there's a
yeah.
PC re-release.
I imagine the Saturn version would be pretty good as well. It seems like the kind of game that would do pretty well on Saturn. Head to the mountains after the monsters!
I know that
Alright.
I've played this. I haven't actually played this on the arcade. I played this on the PC re-release.
Yeah, you
Which,
were mentioning that
this
to me when
first-
you submitted it.
Chronicles of Mystara. Which it's this.
Oh, look at him run.
I have a dagger!
All right.
Also, whenever you hit the coin button, it just says "Welcome to the D&D world."
Welcome to the D&D world.
Yeah, let's hear that again really fast.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This game is like a ton of branching paths. So you
Oh,
can
yeah.
pick to either go to the cave to fight the monsters, or you can help out the village.
Okay, if you want to see all of the content in this game, it's a lot. Like,
Yeah, there's-
Chronicles... Seeing everything in the Chronicles of Mystara version is easily several hours.
Yeah, it's just pretty good mileage for an arcade game. Get that replayability, feeding even more quarters into the machine, even after you've beaten the game.
It's kind of impressive, actually. Again, for something released in '94.
I have a hammer.
Oh, I'm getting my ass beat.
Yeah, like
Oh,
what?
God.
What other
That'll happen.
what other like arcade beat 'em ups would have branching paths in this era?
Sick.
Did Alien vs Predator have branching paths? I don't remember.
I don't remember it
No.
having branching paths.
No, I don't think it does.
Because that was
Like-
also
Like
that
different,
was also Capcom.
like different genre, but the off the top of my head, another game that comes to mind with branching paths when you wouldn't expect it to have branching paths. Contra Hardcore.
Yeah, it does. True.
Yeah, Contra Helicopters. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm taking
On
damage.
that note, what was it? The third Streets of Rage had a bunch of branching paths too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you got different endings there.
oh shit, ogres.
I found the
Pull out
ogre
your-
leader.
Lamp oil, throw it at the ogres.
Why did that box just have fire in it? That doesn't make sense.
It's called a trap.
Oh. Well, it failed at being a trap.
Scroll of fireball. Give me that crap.
Okay, I just died.
Because the fire went around me. It didn't actually touch me.
You defeated the leader.
The thing I love
It's
about playing
kobolds.
about MAME is that I get infinite lives.
Yes.
Hey, you can just credit feed. It's great.
Credits. Credits forever.
I can
I
buy.
defeated the ogre.
I can buy things.
Magic missile.
Buy some arrows. Alright, let's get out of here.
I figured out there's a jump and there's a swing my weapon. Is there any other buttons I should know about?
There's the change item button and there's the use item button.
Mr. Torture, check your port 2 controls by chance if you're still trying to.
There isn't a port.
There's
no,
no-
there isn't a port 2. No,
Huh. Let me look
that's
at.
the thing.
Hang on, let me look at my menu.
Because I went through this and saw that there wasn't another
Okay,
control
I
plug.
see.
Weird, because I see
Not on my
port
side.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 controls in mine.
Yeah, I checked all those off on my end. Unless that was a mistake.
Time for an ogre.
Yeah, controls through the quick menu. Is what I was
I'm
looking
just
at
gonna
anyway.
throw it.
Hammers at him till he dies.
No, maybe you can see my.
That's not an owl bear, that's a fucking eagle bear. What are you talking about?
Well, that would be an interesting, like, subathon idea. You can only insert credit into the machine via a sub or bits gifted. That would be a neat idea.
I'm not doing that.
I probably would.
The blast disappeared.
I was talking with somebody about the idea of.
Died.
I was talking with somebody about the idea of doing a puzzle game shuffler where it's all puzzle games in there, like all versus puzzle games.
Why can't they
Kinda like
let
chess
me
boxing.
collect the rest of that shit? God damn
What
it.
just happened? The
I've
boss
reached
like
8th level.
disappeared off the screen for a good 30 seconds, and then he showed up again and said, "You've not seen the last of," and then he walked
Try
away.
something else.
Left.
I guess
He
you
didn't
failed to
finish his
kill him before
sentence.
he was,
He was
like,
just
he's
done.
done.
I think that's establishing the main villain.
Clerics cannot use swords, even though I'm pointing at the fucking oil.
Clerics can't use swords.
You have to use the fucking... You have to use the mace.
Want more hammers.
This was in AD&D when that was a very hard rule.
But I was pointing at the arrow. Why are you telling me about the sword?
Alright, let's buy some lamp oil, because the stuff is broken.
Lamp oil, rope bombs.
You want it? No.
Nah, I don't want any of that shit.
Owl bear.
Buy some hammers, buy some oil, we're gonna stun lock everything. I played this game, I know how this works.
Buy everything.
Oh shit, I died. Anyway.
Did no one pick the dwarf, I see.
No, although I know the dwarf is really good.
Dwarf is good. Dwarf gets extra treasure from treasure chests, which is nice.
I just wanted a very basic hit things character, which is why I picked the fighter.
I figured, cleric would be good because...
Also, there's specific rules. There's only one female character because this time there was specific rules for women.
You hear a moan from the thicket.
I found a manticore.
Early D&D was weird. There were specific rules about women.
Women folks.
I have set myself on Folter. Oh yeah, the combination of names that we have here. RBC, Retbachkill, and Polter.
Yeah, I'm Polter.
Hi, Polter.
Red buckle. Red buckle.
Shit,
Okay, I think I fixed it.
Looks like you got. Unfortunately, that happened to you. But at least now, it
cool.
seems to be working proper for you.
Now I'm going to be pissed.
Piss. Didn't realize Terravan was in here.
Let's go to Fort Proof. I can save these people.
Pain.
I see Lethargic is fighting one of my favorite D&D monsters, the
It's-
Displacer Beast.
I love Displacer Beast.
D&D world.
By the way, welcome to the D&D world.
Home to the D&D world.
You
did
could
I
make a
just
funky
scare-
boombox beat with that coin noise.
Welcome to
It's like the if you've ever seen the pie ass video that BBH did for pirates. If you haven't seen it, that video is a trip. Hang on, let me see if I can find it.
Ooh, secret room. I moved the statue and there was a hidden wall behind it.
Here,
Door, rather.
I've talked about this and even have a clip from it on my soundboard, but I'll throw it in the RBC room as well as in chat if you haven't seen it. Speaking of which,
Ah, yes.
I
Yeah, I remember that game.
This is a really good one.
Oh boy. This is a boss.
Absolutely love that video.
Oh no, I'm on fire.
Stop being on fire then.
It keeps happening.
That's not what Magic Missile does.
You didn't buy that oil to light yourself on fire, did you?
Nah, Goblin did it. Actually, it's a kobold, sorry.
Get your terminology right. If you're gonna incriminate
Yes,
someone, at
they're
least
different things.
if you're gonna incriminate someone, at least incriminate them well.
Kobolds and goblins are different things. Come on, everyone knows this.
Goblin, these kobold women.
Got
You
him.
got nothing.
You got oil burning.
Hey, I'm keeping PG on the stream, even if no one else is. I can't help it.
This isn't a PG stream.
Oh, it was?
I say shit like that all the time. Don't worry. You're yeah. You don't need. We have Beak here. It's impossible to keep it PG-13. It's fine.
I've said worse things on this stream like today.
I say bad things all the time, like butts.
Oh, we got train.
Whoa, language.
Well,
I forgot Mistara is in train technology.
Can't believe I'm being lectured on language in my own
Anything I do
goddamn
does.
stream.
Like, what
I
does
mean,
like any of my items do?
The
Um,
key center point of Mystara is literally the ground zero of a nuclear explosion. So
That's true. Although, if you want the epic cooler, there's also like Eberron, which has 1,000,000 explosions
and trains, lots of trains.
and trains. Eberron has a lot of trains.
Where's the chest? Get the boots!
Eberron is probably my second favorite
Let's
setting.
reach 8th level.
I love Eberron. I think everyone kind of agrees with me.
I like Glorantha. I like Eberron.
I
I
have-
have game Mystara.
Oh no, I took.
I'm trying to think if I have any controversial opinions on this front. You know, I don't like Dragonlance, and I'm not sure if that's controversial or not.
Nah, they got Kender.
Like, is Dragonlance actually a setting people like?
Nah, well, I think people like the books, like Tracy Hickman books.
They're
were pretty
fine.
decent.
They're probably the best thing about Dragonlance, though, so I guess that's a good point.
Yeah. Alright, let's fight the Displacer Beast. Let's
Kind of a
go,
chore to
baby.
actually use. Also, I think Greyhawk is too basic.
I don't like Greyhawk.
I'm currently
That's
playing
my
the Greyhawk
controversial
game, and I'm
opinion.
liking it in spite of the fact that it's Greyhawk.
Like, I get that it's the quote-unquote default setting for, like, most of the published D&D stuff, but
It's not
nah.
even true anymore. Everyone uses Forgotten Realms now.
Oh god, that's true. I don't... That's my controversial opinion. I don't care about Forgotten Realms. Please stop putting things in it.
Spelljammer is also cool.
Spelljammer's nice.
Spelljammer is great.
That
I think
derogatory.
anything that does, like, gonzo technology is fun.
Gonzotech, yeah, like,
Oh, Dark Sun. Sorry, that's
Dark
actually probably
Sun.
one of my favorite settings.
Dark
if
Sun's
not my
great.
Actual favorite.
sorry.
D&D was just like Mad Max, but with
What
wizards.
if it was Mad Max? Great. A
Mad,
plus.
Mad Max, but with wizards, is certainly a phrase in existence that I've heard today. Yep.
It's literally just if Mad Max was D&D.
All right. You kind of sell me on this now. Oh,
Yeah.
It's got a DOS game, by the way, in case
It does.
you want some ideas for retro book club in the near future.
There is a DOS Dark Sun game. It's kind of great.
It's really hard, but yes.
It's really hard. Yes, that is.
I mean, that can occasionally be the case with old PC stuff. I usually associate
no.
bullshit hard with Amiga more in that era, but...
Wait, I should be clear about what these things are, since no one else knows what the hell we're talking about.
Nah.
Oh shit, is that an ogre?
Shrek, is that you?
I should be clear on what the hell we're talking about, since no one else knows what we're talking about.
My boots of speed have been damaged. What?
Steve, Dark Sun is D&D but Mad Max. Spelljammer is D&D but Star Trek, and Eberron is D&D but Steampunk World War One.
I wish this game would
yeah.
give me more of a chance to fucking pick up the stuff on the ground before just moving on.
Yeah, Shadow over Mystara is a little bit nicer about that, since you have a slide that just picks up everything.
I defeated the troll. I've mostly done okay with picking up stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't had any issues with it.
It might be a bit sluggish compared to other games for picking up stuff, but not by that much.
I like it when it wants to pick up chests. The chests
Although
are
I-
closed.
Although I do think it's interesting that the DOS games use really weird old D&D mechanics. Oh yeah, you have to kill the troll with fire.
The troll
That's true.
has died.
I think they eventually get some guards in to throw fire at it if
Yep,
you
that-
haven't killed it already.
Yeah, that's what happened with me. Like, right
Yeah,
after you
yeah.
said that.
This
Including
is
text
probably
saying,
my
didn't you
least
know
favorite
you...
level in the game.
Including
Fun
text that
fact,
says,
the
didn't you
music
know
is
you had to
awesome.
kill a troll of fire to finish it off?
Yeah. True. Trolls regenerate unless you cauterize their wounds really fast. Or you use psychic damage, because they're... I guess... That's how that works. Don't worry about it.
Out of curiosity, with this being an arcade game, how long is the game?
Not
Oh,
super long, but there's like a whole bunch of different paths.
Yeah.
Tower of Doom, I feel like, takes like an hour to play through. It's like long in terms of like arcade beat 'em ups.
Yeah, for arcade standards. I was kind of wondering in the sense of, like, would it be reasonable to see a game clear in half an hour? Which sounds like the answer to that is a resounding no.
Yeah, it depends. You could be quick.
If you know the pathing and you just skip cutscenes, sure.
Yeah.
I'm not in a rush, so I'm just gonna do whatever.
Yeah, I'm not in a rush. B, I'm not experienced with this game, so I'm just winging it as I go.
I accidentally wasted my lightning bolt spell, trying to select my lamp oil.
Oh yeah, I should probably have been making use of the ability to switch between what I have equipped. That might be useful.
You know what? If it interests you, Nick, I will sit around and run a Dark Sun campaign at some point.
Person's so good. Also, one of the best like official 4E settings, surprisingly enough.
Yeah. Like...
And I think 4E's
lot
main
of things.
setting is pretty good already.
4E, like, I have my problems with 4E. 4E really played into, like, weird settings.
Yeah. I'm a big fan.
It's kind of great, actually.
I don't like playing 4E, but I do like what it does as a game system.
4E is one of those things that's great in theory, and then you play it, and it's like, oh.
Oh,
It
how
turns
did I
out
do
that-
that dash? Yeah.
It turns out there's a reason we have the word in theory.
Because in practice, it's good.
Yeah, in practice, it can get a little bit rough.
I think the numbers, if they were tuned a little better, would make the game, like, fine.
I don't like fighting this black dragon any.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
no, you
is
got the
a
black
really
dragon.
bad boss fight. He just destroys you, it's great.
I got him.
Alright, and now I did a slide before. There we go.
The
All right.
hammers.
You
I'm
defeated that.
figuring out mechanics.
I defeated the
can do a
horrible
dodge slide,
black dragon.
and I can do
I'm not
an
figuring out
attack
shit.
slide.
Anyway, the adventure
Is this why is
continues.
the troll healing?
Because you have to
Because
kill with
that's what trolls
fire.
do.
It will die inevitably if you just keep attacking it, because cavalry will come in to kill it with fire, which is what you're supposed to do, apparently.
Yeah, it's a very D&D thing.
Yep.
Well, I'm trying to throw oil at it, but it's not, and I accidentally casted hold person again, which I don't even know what does.
Alright.
It makes them stop moving.
It holds a person.
Yeah. You just hold
Notably,
them. Hold their hand.
Person. It does not hold the things that aren't people's.
That's true. Trolls are not people.
They are monstrous.
It's not a race thing. That's like actually the rules. Trolls are not people.
Trolls are not people. It's like a fish are friends, not food scenario.
Yeah. Trolls are not people. They're monsters.
God,
We're not
this
talking about.
troglodyte is
Oh,
going to me.
yay, trolls!
I'm pretty
right?
sure. I'm pretty sure that's always true, except there might be some trolls that are like more people than others, but
Oh, better weapon.
they're considered, I believe, abominations.
Well, that's just straight up a Castlevania axe.
That's what my dad calls me.
Abomination.
Wow! Oh no, that's so depressing!
What's the point of healing potions, honestly?
My dad does call me horrible things, but I'm not going to talk about that right now.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Nah, I'm not.
That's a
I deal
Hadoken.
with him when I have to.
Uh-oh. Please do not insert arrows into my shoulder.
It's okay,
I'm sure
Polter. That's also what my
somebody-
dad calls me.
I'm sure that somebody in the universe has had a good father. I have yet to find one, but
I'd like to think my father is a good one.
Well, welcome to Retro Book Club Trauma Edition.
Fair question, though.
get lightning bolt, idiot.
Ow.
No, not you.
Oh no, I had the stun lock for a
I
second.
just used it.
I'm getting trolled.
Ow.
God damn it, the fire.
Oh god, dragon. Okay.
Goddamn troglodyte.
Oh, I want the money!
Oh, that immediately killed me.
They are really replicating the vibe of AD&D traps, which is to say they suck and are bad.
They're definitely replicating the vibe of AD&D difficulty, where you brought only one person. Are you a moron? Did you want to die?
Also, like, you just die. Some things, like, just kill you, which is real AD&D shit.
I just need something to roll a nat 1 with.
Have you heard of game design? The people who made AD&D certainly hadn't.
Oh, I just turned the troll to ash.
Good
Thank
job!
you, my 5 stocked fireball spells.
Oh, you actually killed the troll without having to wait for the cavalry to come in to do the job for you.
Hell yeah, I have 9 lamp oils in my pocket. And
So that's what you've been
multiple
saving them
fireball
for.
I kept throwing lamp oil at it, but it kept dodging the fucking fire.
Oh, do better. Dodge with it.
Will you free us from this creature? Be sure we will destroy it, or we will do our best. God.
How much of a dick do you want to be?
I mean, they're both the same statement, just one is with a lot more confidence.
Yeah,
I have zero
it's not really so much
confidence.
being a
I
dick,
mean, one of
it's a
them-
dragon.
You want to tell him the truth, or do you want to lie to him? The truth is, I'll do my
Yeah.
best.
The truth is, I'm about to get my ass handed to me.
No, the truth is, we'll
Truth
destroy
is, I'm
it,
about to
'cause I
throw
destroyed it.
9 hammers at this
It killed me
dragon's
like
head.
4 times, but I killed it. The adventure continues.
I'm just sitting here talking to the shopkeepers because they all have unique dialogue that changes depending on what you've
They
done
do, it's really
already in the
funny.
game.
I don't know why they put in that much effort.
The D&D world.
Think your shield will protect you? Oh, well, I certainly hope.
Oh boy, a series
you
of
know.
limestone caverns, abandoned mine outskirts of town, or old well at the edge of town. Let's go to the well. That sounds easy.
Well, there's ghouls in the water. I just did a backwards dodge roll, and I don't know what button combination did that.
Alright, I'm gonna prep my fireball ring. That seems like what I'm gonna want to use to try to finish off this troll.
I'm sure if there was a physical arcade cabinet, they'd probably have, like, you know, button combos on the cabinet, but,
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have that here. We don't have that luxury.
Where's my marquee? I need my marquee.
Okay, one up,
You
get
getting
on
beat
it.
Up by fucking flies? What are these? Fire beetles.
I think Elf gets, like, weird powers, because it's Elf. Elves are cool.
So elves and the cleric can use
shit.
magic because elves can use magic user magic in old D&D, and clerics have their own form of magic.
This was when, I should be clear, this is when there were no races. Elf and Dwarf are classes.
Yep.
Which,
I'm my favorite edition of D&D to run as well.
AD&D?
Actually, it's basic. AD&D actually had races and classes be separate.
They did, and they didn't after it's...
Sure, just
So if you
stand
want me
there.
to go over the whole history of it, I can. But the basics of it is that they wanted to make a small version of D&D that would tide people over until AD&D was properly finished. So,
That's
like in
true.
the year before they made AD&D, they made Basic.
2
which was
hours
basically-
later.
The original version of D&D, but simplified. And then they made AD&D, which I felt like was a little too much, and also it's just a rules nightmare.
I mean, a lot of early D&D is a rules nightmare. Although I'm someone who plays a lot more rules light systems now, so I might be biased.
A dagger? Yeah, it's a dagger.
I'm just gonna spam magic missile at the dragon. Please don't ever do this in an actual game.
You will be the biggest asshole.
And get that spam combo in for that Evo D&D beat 'em up. Yeah, that thing. Oh god. Most obvious trap in the world.
Alright. Oh. Funny mechanical thing that Capcom carried over from the original books. So the dragons can only use their breath attack 3 times per fight.
Which is insane now to think about. This game has a lot of weird, like, adherence to rules quirks.
I love it.
Especially because early D&D had a lot of fucking rules quirks. I mean, it still does, but...
What, you teleport and have lightning? What?
Well, I just kind of quarter-fed my way through that dragon.
So, he's a spell sword. He's a
Yeah. Shadow
spell
elf.
singer. Sword singer. What the fuck are they called? Blade singer, thank you.
Blade singer.
The one... I played a blade singer in a campaign once, I should know that.
Technically, this guy is a shadow elf, which is not a drow. Definitely not a drow.
Drow was copyrighted.
Legally distinct. Oh god, I'm asleep.
Legally distinct to the
They
best.
are completely different.
They're different, but like... I'm pretty sure they're only different because of initial copyright.
Some more credits in there. I might
Shadow Elves came first, so...
I might be able to get it down before we hit time, because we got about 2 minutes left.
They're the more famous ones, because they're in Forgotten Realms and Greyhawk.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sick of this.
Oh, where are you, Squad? You went somewhere that I clearly did not. You must have gone a different path
you
that the
went to the
branching
side.
there.
Sewer
Four of these
suck.
bastards, and they're not dying, and they're just killing me over and over again.
And we're talking...
And none of my items seem to do anything. I just keep messing with the hammers and the oil, and I don't know what anything else
And
does.
Poulter and I are boring everyone to death.
Oh shit, cutscene.
You defeated me with my massive... Oh, well. Yeah, just gonna scroll through that.
Alright, well, goodbye.
More soccer.
You've driven off the Shadow Elf.
Okay.
Oh
Time to
god,
put the
did this
Shadow
game
Elf.
play by itself the whole entire time
Oh, did you...
that I was...
Oh, did you still have, Tsubasa?
Tsubasa.
How did I get 3-6? Did my team score a goal while I was idle?
They found a way.
It was 2-1.
Was it accepting background inputs while you were playing
I think it
this?
was.
Yeah.
Somehow I scored a goal with those background inputs at some point.
What a good player.
And then I got scored on 5 times.
Can play Captain Tsubasa blindfolded. Take it to GDQ.
Well, yes, but winning on the other hand...
I mean, anybody, you can play any game blindfolded. Playing it, well, that's a different question.
Man, those
Ow.
bugs suck.
Second Manticore.
I am sick of fire beetles.
And it's not gonna matter because I'm not getting this Manticore down in time because there's only like 10 seconds left before we hit time. And with that, that is 30 minutes. That's time.
Crazy that first time I show up, there's just immediately 2 games that I played before and love.
Alright, well, we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we'll be playing our 4th game of the night from Splash. We'll see you in a bit. Having an interesting list so far.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Trying to beat the fucking Dark Elf.
It's about to get more fun.
I bet.
There we go, I beat him.
What's coming up next on the docket?
Me opening Bizhawk again. I think.
No. It's not gonna be Bizhawk.
Oh. The dolphin?
It's Dolphin.
Dolphin
Maybe.
again.
2 GameCube games in one night.
Yeah,
Feel spoiled.
that's the maximum we can have here, as we actually do have a rule
It is
of
Dolphin.
we actually do have a rule of there can be up to 2 GameCube games per show, just to make sure the pack isn't too big.
Yeah, if it was more than that,
Download the
if it was
rest of
more
the
than that, I'd literally be unable to download it.
If there was more than that, your computer would explode. All right. Well, we are back for our 4th game for tonight from Sprasshu.
Hell yeah. So, Platform Peril comes back January 3rd, but the week after that is January 10th. And that one's going to be a special episode because that one's my birthday. What I have chosen tonight is something that I'm planning on using for the birthday special, but I could use more playtesting before locking it in. If you watch the birthday special I did last season, you know what the theme is going to be for this episode. So I don't really mind potentially spoiling a game that I might be putting into the special. I just need more playtesting data. And the game that we're going to be playing tonight is Pac-Man Fever for the GameCube.
You hate me?
That's the theme. The theme is Splash Hate Specific.
The theme is party.
The theme is the theme is party, specifically Polter's Hate Party
and
from
as
Splash.
You can see, based on the box art, this doesn't just feature Pac-Man characters, but also features various Namco characters from such games as Soul Calibur, Tekken, and Ridge Racer.
I was gonna say, isn't that the Heihachi?
Yes, Taihachi's playable.
Hachi.
So the unfortunate thing is I have a copy of Pac-Man Fever, so much like with Wave Race, I'm playing on hardware for this.
The unfortunate.
I think I actually have a save as well.
I refuse to pull my Wii out of the closet to play this. It ain't worth the effort.
It'll be a good opportunity to play the game on the big screen.
This was also made by Mass Media, who also made another game I was looking at for the birthday special that is well known amongst my community. It's Shrek Super Party.
Oh, crap.
The AI cheats so fucking hard in that I vetoed it. That was pure misery just playing against free AI. With no option to turn down difficulty.
Once again, the controls are not on my favor.
So what mode did you intend to... I assume the Fever mode is what you were intending as a playtesting thing?
Yeah, Fever mode. Just
Right.
pick a board, and we'll see where you get in 30 minutes. I don't care what board.
Granted, you could have just gone to minigames since I'll play it fast and loose, but I imagine you may want to do the main
imagine
mode.
you probably don't have many minigames, though, because you kind of have to unlock them by playing.
Yeah.
Alright, I think I stopped crashing my dolphin.
Is that a code for something?
Is that a cry for help? Is that an SOS signal?
Man.
A little bit.
What is Dolphin code for, and what does it mean to crash it? I work for your local news station. I'm gonna do a whole report on this.
I regret to inform you, but unfortunately, Pac-Man Fever might be working.
Oh no. Oh, I was not the purple elephant. Oh, I know mass media games. These are.
Oh my god, it's not working for me. What the fuck?
Oh no.
I will say this, if for some reason this game doesn't work for everybody, my backup game's Rockboard. So I hope you've got this game working.
My backup game was terrible. It's like an incentive.
I'd like to avoid having to play Bad Monopoly today. But,
You want to play 30 minutes of Wily and Light's Rockboard? That's paradise?
You're sick, man.
Just throw that turbo setting up to 300.
You're a sick man, Splash.
You may need to do a reboot of the game, Lethargic. Looks
No,
like
it's
I can't use.
oh, it's
I can't use that for the special because a game can either be 30 minutes or 4 hours.
Nebula's positive.
okay. Emulator's paused. I'm like, did it crash for you? Because I didn't see anything.
No, Nebula's.
Okay, yeah, I see it now. Never mind then.
What the fuck is this animation?
Pac-Man Fever, baby.
There is no god in this world.
I appreciate that the title screen like had music and animation, and then they just decided to cut it midway in.
That happens a lot, actually.
I'm the one who's game gets into the memory card menu and can get out of it.
Also, there's only like the mini games are all stage specific. There's 3 different boards, and there's only about 10 mini games per board.
I'm guessing.
So they cycle pretty quick.
I guess A or B don't work for you, Mr.
No,
Torture.
they're not working.
Ah.
Checking the controls again.
Everyone's trying to do everything they can to not play Pac-Man Fever. Oh god, that was tic-tac-toe with a 4x4 board. What is happening? Oh.
Do you
The
have
more I say on this title screen, the more I get to watch bad minigames.
I imagine you have Dolphin available to you, right, Mr. Torture? You could switch to that if you need to.
I'm going to have to do that.
I mean, we got Wave Race working.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's strange.
I'm just gonna take it's likely the game crashing on that screen, if I were to guess, is what's happening for Mr. Torture, because, you know, most high quality of video game programming out there, Pac-Man Fever.
Truly.
Can't think of a better coded game than that.
Actually, this gives me time to let someone know that my game's now up. That wanted to know when my game was up.
Yo, do you want my Wii so you can play it on hardware? Oh, that's concerning and, like, uncanny. So, the title screen, everyone just freezes, the music stops, but if you watch the guy with the sunglasses, there's still animation going on with his sunglasses, and then that just stops, like, 5 seconds later.
Ladies and gentlemen, video games.
I am a big fan of video and or games. And hopefully
There was effort put into this. The wrong kind of effort.
It looks like this is working a little better for Mr. Torture so far.
Flash. I'm
Hey.
So
tired.
what are we going to be playing? then?
I mean, whatever mode you want, but Fever mode's the main mode, so probably dabble in that at least. Wrong
Okay,
one.
are you on the screen for the game, or I don't see you?
I just flipped
Oh,
over
okay.
here. Oh, I'm gonna have to do a little bit
Okay.
of recropping on one of them, but I
Okay,
can.
okay.
I'm ready to go when everybody else is.
I think I am.
Oh, look at him dance! Oh.
I'll do a bit of recropping on some of them, but I can do that and then jump into the game myself. But for everybody else, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Pac-Man Fever.
How about you
Oh,
sit here
yeah.
on the title screen? This music is, like, kind of happening.
I think I'll do Space Board. Oh yeah, you
There's
also get
all
3
these
different
people
lengths:
dance.
short, normal, and long.
Which one lasts 30 minutes?
I
Maybe
mean,
normal.
Question mark.
does this game?
That depends on how
can,
good you are at the game.
can you save a board mid-game if you really want to return to this game? All right, there, that should work. for cropping.
I'm not sure.
I just want to see how badly I get creamed.
Oh, yeah, there's my file.
Oh no.
Oh
Yeah,
my!
it's not that good. I managed to beat them in a long game, which took way too long. Moonball.
What board is everybody going
Football As
for?
fast as you can.
I don't know. I'm still picking my character. I'm gonna be Ray.
I got
think.
We got-
topical.
All right. Did anybody go space or medieval? Who's in game now?
I went space.
All
I
right.
want space.
All right, I'll go medieval then to get some variety. Game length. Fuck it, long. This is a race. The first player to the finish line wins the game. Minigame happens at the start of every turn. The better you do, the farther you will move. Token time spent when landing on stores. Use your tokens to move forward or send others back. Raffle tickets can only be bought in stores. The winner of a raffle gets a redemption ticket, which can be used to buy minigames. Great. Anyway.
Oh, wow. Was that Comic Sans that I just saw?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Oh
There's
my
like
god,
no
this bowling
outlining
game
on
sucks.
This
any
is
of the...
this is dire.
Make us any lines you
these
can by
are
connecting
some-
4 squares in your color.
What
know
are
what
these
everyone's first
cursed
place game is going to be
names?
tonight.
Jamboree? Alvin with
I
a
got hit
Y?
by the man.
Is this like a baseball game where they
They made up the game
they made
names.
up American-ish names?
I got ×2!
Put your ball into the castle.
Oh, I want that ×2. Alright, new plan. Oh. Okay, we had a draw, but I won 2 spaces. Or, sorry, I won 4 spaces, rather. Yeah, you start walking!
No skill in this!
Start walking, Hayachi! Get that challenge square! Challenge another player to a quick game. The winner gets between 20 and 50 tokens. Ties will split the tokens. Fuck it, Pac-Man. I want to beat up
91
Pac-Man.
points. What kind of garbage is this?
Earn as many fruit buns as you can on the vending machine. Player with the highest score wins. What is this?
Oh, this movement's so slow. Oh no, there's no
Oh.
options menu. Oh no.
What
this
the
is-
fuck is this?
This is all a timing game. Got it.
This is video games as you know them and love them.
Hell yeah, another
There are
draw.
not enough drugs for this.
Like,
Haven't done enough
you can
acid.
think. Yeah, I think this is Mario Party. No, this is more like Sonic Shuffle.
I wish I were playing Sonic Shuffle.
Love Sonic Shuffle.
This is the poor man's Sonic Shuffle, which is already the poor man's Mario Party.
Man, we could have been playing Crash Bash instead of this.
We
That's
did that
also
last
what
season. It was
me.
boring. And the player that was playing it also, their feed was not working whatsoever. So it was unwatchable
Crash
too.
Bash is a game.
Lose 10 tokens.
Are these tokens like important? I don't really.
Yeah, you use them at
understand
shops to buy things that get you around the board faster or impede your
Ghost
opponents.
whackers.
Hooray!
Whack the ghosts.
The raffle tickets, on the other hand, are useless. I have no idea what they do.
We
Even
could
after
go
beating the
so
game, I
much
have no idea what
poorer.
they do.
What I'm getting here is that sometimes it's in your best interest to be bad at minigames.
Yeah, if you can tell what space would be beneficial for you to land on the board, because you always move a set amount of spaces based on how your position on the minigame.
Like, I
And
got
if someone's on a space, you are forced to keep moving to the next space.
Yo, foosball?
That is bad design, but okay.
Yeah, because we had 2 people tied, but because I was the first player, I went first, and then because the space I was on was occupied because we both moved 4 spaces forward, one of the players effectively moved 5 spaces forward because of that.
So there's a spring ahead square. So if I just do nothing and let them all beat me, I move 1 square and get the spring ahead.
Oh, bucks!
What should I buy?
Challenge.
There's some serious perverse incentives.
I guess it's buy a
Usually
raffle
anything
ticket.
that lets you move times whatever you get for winning the minigame is good.
I am watching people play tic-tac-toe for.
Yeah, I
15
spent all
seconds. have
all my
no
money on
control.
raffle tickets.
That's a mistake, because I don't even know what the fuck the raffle tickets even do.
I think they're for unlocks, which is why I bought them.
Well,
Maybe.
according to the opening cutscene of the game, if you buy all the mini games, you get a free VIP ticket.
Oh,
I don't know
baby.
what this means, but
Oh fuck! I didn't realize I was playing.
I got a cherry raffle square, so we're gonna spin cherry raffle.
Why am I watching them
All
play
right, Tiger won.
minigames? Why is there a
Yeah.
monkey throwing anvils? Those are heavy, man.
Ghost
What?
Square! Oh no, anyway. Revenge Square!
Don't send me back, Thor.
How is this card dash minigame so dumb?
Why is this game?
Why?
So mad right now.
Home run
I
castle,
don't
hit balls as
have
far
it
as you can.
anymore.
I'm ahead by 5 spaces.
I'm so sorry,
Thor-
Swash.
All that matters is that you're the closest one to the goal. Like, you just nothing else matters, just how far you are on the board.
Hit the same fruit in a row. BJ Big and Rat Boy, my favorite.
I might need to keep this game in the back of my pocket as a party trick for when friends are over. I'm sure they'll appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm sure you have a lot of friends.
No, they enjoyed the games I showed them when they came over for Christmas Eve.
As they should.
I gave them Ribbit King. I gave them Sanrio World Smash Ball.
Oh, this minigame's not good. This
Why
fucking ball
do you
minigame.
insist on Ribbit King?
I love Ribbit King. It's so weird. We'll challenge you because you got the most money. Cannon Tic-Tac-Toe.
It doesn't
1v1.
even matter.
That game.
It doesn't even matter who you challenge. Like, it's literally just the winner gets this many tokens. They don't take them. They just get them.
I was already in last. Why do
I
I
mean-
have to move first?
It's
This
something
is so.
that might matter more if you're playing with human players. Oh, I'm destroying the AI in this. Also, minigames are uncannily short. Like, it feels like they last like 10 seconds.
Well, that's good, because there's not many.
The computers just keep trying to ruin me every time they take an action.
Sent someone back 6 squares.
That's a lot of squares.
Fruit Mash, playing for 25 tokens. Sir, I have figured out how to be the master of Fruit Mash. You cannot defeat me.
Oh, Ven
Mash.
Fruit. Hell yeah, Venda Fruit.
All I have to
I
do is get
am-
the bananas.
I am very seriously considering trying to veto this.
You are a coward.
I'm having fun.
No, I have taste. Splash.
I'm having fun.
You don't count, Okami.
Smash as many fruits as you can.
That's not really the goal of that mini game, but you do mash a lot of fruits.
I'm just mashing the button, but I assume it's supposed to be like a combo thing of like try and mash the same fruit over and over again in a row.
I've gotten first place in exactly
Yeah,
one
basically.
I've gotten first place in exactly one mini game, and still in first place.
Alright, well, I destroyed enough fruit to win the game, I guess. Hooray!
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
for that
return
reason,
square!
Bananas are worth 10 points, so, you know, you just mash the bananas over and over like you're making baby food.
Nice, I landed on a return square,
Oh,
and then
I won a game!
and the return square put me on a ghost square. Great.
Wow, I'm not even firing a projectile. It's literally just a cursor. If I match A, it'll do.
Token game square. Play a single player game. No, I'm good.
Can you believe we've been playing this game for 10 minutes now?
Make it stop. Nick, Nick, please.
Damn. I haven't felt the time pass by.
You're a
It's-
fucking liar.
It's like you're stuck in time.
No, my coins!
She just took all my shit!
1-0 tokens. Thanks, game. You didn't need to put the exclamation point behind that.
It's fine. They only let you buy stuff at the
what
shop.
are these
You have to
controls
land
for
on the shop to even use them.
dart toss? Press the button once to aim up or down. Press the button again to aim left or right. There are more
Yeah.
controls on the gamepad. Game.
You press A to
that's how we're
stop it
climbing.
going up and down, then you press A again to stop it going left and right.
Yeah, it's like a claw machine. The bad
Yeah,
ones.
it's darts.
For darts.
Claw machine, but for dart.
It's innovative.
This is how video games.
And I won.
Oh, that's just the dart mini game from Final Fantasy VII.
Not fucking space junk again. This minigame sucks balls.
Alright, Ghost Whackers, this is an easy one.
The bell tower climbing seems like something that would be on a Mario Party minigame at least.
Did anyone do Tropical, by the way?
I did not.
It was high. I thought someone picked Tropical. I picked Medieval because I'm stupid.
Okay, that's fine. Tropical was what I did in my
I-
test run of this anyways.
I went medieval as well. Oh, hell yeah, let's get some more raffle tickets.
Who named their
Hooray.
kid January?
Get those raffle
Someone
tickets!
humiliated their kids.
More bowling.
Alright, I get to move 15. My 5 times free.
God, this
Great.
bowling game sucks.
Maybe I'll win in the 30 minutes.
Maybe. I mean, if I was,
Look at Hihachi go.
going specifically for
squat
trying to
walk.
beat it, I might be able to as well, but I'm just buying as many raffle tickets as I can.
Gotta get those mini games, baby.
Yeah!
damn it,
Gotta
I'm
get that
out of space. Oh, this
completion!
Okay, yeah, this is a good space. I just feel half someone's money.
So enlighten me, Splash. Have you net played this with people, or has everybody just run
I
away
think
at the
we
sight of this game?
No, I don't think we ever got around to net. No, wait, we did net play it once.
Yes.
Yeah, we did net play this once because I think there's a graphic that Terravan has from this game somewhere
was
in
a-
Belgium.
One mini game to get last in. Oh, wow, wait, that was a really good mini game to get last in. Move forward 3 to 8 spaces.
Yeah,
You
hell
betcha,
yeah.
bud.
I am
Well,
very
I'm now
far in the
11
lead.
spaces in the lead. I'm halfway to the goal.
Gauntlet golf. As many
That's
balls
cool.
in the castle as you can. Don't tell me where to put my balls, game. Whatever the
Well,
high
there's
score
other
wins.
players. Zoo.
Discs. I don't know.
Cherry raffle.
What does he even do?
Oh, if I get hit with a disc, I just fucking disintegrate?
I love that I have to watch 2 AIs play this fucking minigame.
Are these
Wait, did
discs
Krillin
passive?
show up in your
Fuck.
game?
God damn it, I didn't win a raffle.
Well, I kind of like the idea of gauntlet golf here. I wouldn't call it great, or even good, but I kind of like what it's trying to do here.
I'd like it more if it were like Midway's Gauntlet. That game's pretty good.
Yeah.
If
I get to
only.
move
New
5 more
high
spaces.
score! Hell yeah.
I just
I don't like
watched
the
it
token
post
games.
money.
These suck.
Venda fruit.
Oh shit.
Not as many fruit buttons as you can.
Oh shit,
What?
challenge
Yeah, just
square.
figure out the timing. It stops. It's pretty easy.
I've gotten
Let's see.
Vendafruit like 3 times now.
Get 1 point for turning on a button. What?
It's not too hard
Look
once
at
you...
these names: BJ Big, BJ Lost, Rob, Bob. This is...
I think I'm becoming a Vendafruit master at this point. 52 points. You can tell how few minigames there are when we've been playing for 15 minutes, and I've gotten the same minigame 3 times now.
Oh, they've got the same minigames.
there's not a lot. there's not a lot.
This was made on no money, I'm assuming.
God damn it. 20 balloons.
Yeah, I feel that way too. Oh my god, I got destroyed at Vendafruit, but that's fine because I land on the spring square. So honestly, who's the real winner here?
Oh boy, Cart Dash again. I love this one.
Whack as many ghosts as you can.
Square. No, don't eat my money!
Oh shit, whack-a-mole time. This is a very easy game of whack-a-mole I'm playing.
I lost the minigame and yet somehow I'm still in the lead by a bunch.
Yeah, the AI is not very good, which is actually convenient for the purposes of what I need this game for. Unlike Shrek Super Party, where the AI is monstrously good.
And just keep winning minigames.
Oh, baby, another shop. Okay, can I buy another times free movement? Hell yeah, if I win, I move another 15 spaces. This is what we live for.
What we live for, ×3 movement. Real sad thing to live for.
I'm not
This
even sure what I was...
Pac-Man... Oh, okay. I forgot if you buy movement, the space effect doesn't take a hold.
Where's my cursor?
Those whackers.
Keep walking, Heihachi. Revenge Square.
Oh no, Revenge Square, I'm gonna lose half my money.
Blocking and Tekken?
Yoink.
That's insane.
Damn. Well, it's a good thing I already bought my times free movement for next turn.
Okay, I'm giving up.
This is coward talk.
I have better things to do with my life, Splash.
Hey, guess
Collect
what?
as many moon crystals as you can.
Guess what? The person who the person who bought like
this
Infinity
minigame's
raffle
bad.
tickets was the winner.
Square,
Yay!
square. Buy any
Win?
single item with your tokens, or gamble your tokens.
I was gonna get some writing done today, you know.
And then
Well,
Pac.
that's not my fault. You chose to do RBC. You know
Yeah,
how
that's
long
true.
this show is. You can't just blame Pac-Man Fever and me for that.
Well, I can blame you for Pac-Man Fever, and I can blame Pac-Man Fever.
Look,
for
I'm
a
moving
lot
another
of things.
15 spaces. I'm going places. What about the rest of you?
So,
I'm making progress.
That's
Not
2 turns in a row now. I've moved 15.
not especially
I
fast
had
progress
4
because I'm
tokens. Why did you steal them from me?
not making especially fast progress because I'm trying to
And
corner
I
all the
landed on
raffle.
store. I
the
can
raffle
move
ticket
another. I can buy another times free. If I win the minigame again, I move another 15. Look at this.
Surprise Square! Oh no.
I'm like speedrunning
It's
this
the
shit.
surprise.
I don't know what the surprise is. I'm gonna
One
find out.
castle.
The surprise is I get
Get your
50
balls hard
tokens.
as
Yay.
you can. January sucks at this game.
I still don't know what the raffle does.
If
Again, I don't know.
if somebody lands on one of the corresponding ticket spaces, so like if somebody lands on a cherry space or an orange space or whatever, then a raffle is spun for you to get a golden ticket, which is presumably for unlocks, which is why I bought a bunch of them.
The golden ticket.
Yeah, I'm trying to stock up on golden tickets.
I think that is literally what it is. Like, I don't think it does anything for the AI if they get them.
Yeah, that's why I've been investing in those raffle tickets so much. Cart Dash!
Cart Dash. Everyone loves Cart Dash.
Collect as many fruits as you can.
Gosh.
Why did they get to hit an extra ball? Wait a minute.
Walter's mad.
This is the most...
Win? We
So-
won.
So, Polter, are we continuing that trend of games that you like on here?
I didn't expect it to literally cheat in front of my eyes. It's just like, oh yeah, so player 1 and player 4, they get to hit 9 balls. Player 2 and 3, they get 10 instead. Here
I
I
didn't
am
win that
sitting in
minigame.
last place.
I only got to move 6. Oh well.
So mad. Banana raffle.
Oh man, I can buy more raffle tickets.
Screw you and your
With banana.
revenge.
I won the banana raffle.
And I need to continue stocking up on those sweet, sweet raffle tickets.
Speaking of banana raffle, here we go.
Banana raffle.
50 tickets!
Stop moving 15, Tiger. I don't like this.
Here, you know what? Screw you all. Here's my Google Doc. Here's what I was supposed to be doing today.
We're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
Google.
Here's my fucking Google Docs.
Why couldn't I gotten this minigame as when I had my times free? That kind of
Look.
sucks.
Look, I'm just saying, you gotta refine your tastes a bit. You gotta refine your taste to like Pac-Man Fever.
I don't.
No. No one has to do that.
Would you have rather have played Rockboard?
No. I don't want to do any of this shit.
Rather play waterboard.
Oh no, you sprang forward 5 spaces. Or rather, you sprang
pause.
5, as
Time to
the
move
game
another
puts it.
5 spaces.
Bullseye.
No, that
Bullseye.
space sucks. That space makes me lose half my money. I only had 23 though, I don't care that much.
Oh, guess what's back? It's Gauntlet Golf! That's right! Let's play some mini-golf! I sure do love me a good golf!
I love it when the CPU cheats some Mendafruit. Come
Now
on.
I have to watch the CPU play a minigame.
I do appreciate cheating CPU all the time.
That's the moment I get to take a break.
I'm not winning this one. Oh, I'm hyper not winning this one. Nope. Third. Damn.
So anyways, Lethargic, I take it you're not signing up for the birthday special?
Yeah.
I'm already busy.
Oh no, Orange Raffle Square! Who will win? The person with 43 tickets, the person with 2 tickets, 3 tickets, or 1 ticket? It's a mystery!
God. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10. I'm like 11 spaces away from the goal.
Did you do a longboard splash?
No, I did a medium.
I did a long one. I'll probably just leave this up during the last game and then just finish the board when the show's over.
You don't have to. No one's forcing you to.
I'm forcing me to.
Go fish.
There we go. Everyone can see my... I did actually open my Google Docs, by the way.
Yeah, I see that.
The only thing, Lethargic, I can't see shit what you're
It's
typing
fine.
there.
I don't give a shit.
The
Maybe the font size?
oh, it's a maybe the font is Comic Sans like Pac-Man Fever.
I use Arial because I have taste.
That's basic though. Okay, I see how this works now. Why do I need to use magnets on knights? This is ridiculous. But I kinda dig it. Also, I'm hyper losing.
Oh,
Holy
come
moly.
on, I'm so close to being done.
Oh man, token game square.
If I can beat this if I can beat a normal board of this in 30 minutes, then it might be good for the show.
Bounce those tokens! Oh no! I had a weight fall on me.
Oh, not launch
Yeah,
ball again. This one.
But
Not good.
if I continue this after the show, it won't be the first time I continue a game after the show. I did the same thing when we had Pen Triathlon.
That is a good game.
I just went through and finished the main game after we had it on the show because I just like with this game.
It's very short. It's only 4 courses.
Yeah, like with this game, when we played it, I just went and grabbed my copy of Pen Triathlon and popped it in my Dreamcast. Fun game. And maybe that's why I should show my friends next time. There's always that trope. Another one that I showed them because they had never seen it before. Despite it being kind of a classic, silly game, No One Can Stop Mr. Domino.
Oh, that's a good game.
That's a fantastic game right there. I beat that the other day. It's one of my friends was talking about how they were cleaning their room, trying to get things organized. They fell asleep and they woke up clutching a copy of No One Can Stop Mr. Domino to their chest, and they have no idea how it got there. We have about 3 minutes left with this game, so I regret to inform you, we may have to stop playing Pac-Man Fever. I know you all are having so much fun with Pac-Man Fever.
I'll have to stop playing my favorite game,
Most
Google
disappointing
Docs.
news I've had all night.
You didn't like Wave Race or Captain Tsubasa or Dungeons and Dragons Splash? Pac-Man Fever? Sublime game.
It's like a fine wine.
It's proper like a sadist.
Aged like fine wine. Oh shit, can I buy more tickets? Hell yeah, let's go raffle some more tickets.
Bend the fruit. No! Screw bend the fruit.
I gotta get that completionist bonus for Pac-Man Fever.
Why?
Get fucked, Pac-Man! Lose those 15 tokens!
God damn it.
I need some esports commentary for Pac-Man Fever. I could see about running a tournament like of Pac-Man Fever at MagFest sometime later. See how that goes with people. I always run the weird shit at MagFest. So I'm always down for more weird jank. Oddly enough, when if there's a game that I wasn't expecting to have a tournament scene at MagFest, the fighting game mode in Star Wars Episode 3 on consoles, was not expecting that to have a fighting game scene or like a competition scene at MagFest, and yet. Uh-oh. I'll take that times 2.
I
Gladly!
really hope no one in my Blades in the Dark group is actually watching this.
Oh, what's the scary face space? Revenge.
Revenge!
My entire session.
Okay, well, I destroyed in that minigame. One player did not even get a single point. So good, we're doing great still. As per usual.
Crack dash. Hell yeah, I can win this
Are
one.
we doing great?
I mean,
No one's doing great.
I'm only like 2 spaces away from the goal, but the problem is eventually it gets to a point where you actually have to start winning mini games to progress.
well, I've been winning most of my minigames, so that's not a problem for me.
I've been getting kind of bad luck with a few of the ones I'm not good at.
I've had a few here and there that I haven't won, that I didn't win because I took too long to figure out how the minigame worked. But otherwise, I've been winning most of them. Well, don't worry, we're gonna be free very shortly here. We're gonna be free right about now, because that's time.
Damn it, another 5 minutes I would have cleared. That was just, yeah.
Alright, well, we have one final game.
I believe I can no longer play this game.
What a disappointment. We got one final game in the pool, so when we come back, we will be playing our final game for tonight from PolterGhost. We'll see you in a bit. I'm gonna keep playing.
God, kill me now.
You're a
The
monster.
duality of man.
You're all monsters.
Yes,
Sorry
would you...
if I seem mad with the whole Google Docs bit. I just thought that was funny.
It's alright, Lethargic. This game sucks.
Oh,
I thought it was funny. I thought I was being funny. You guys.
oh man, you want to hear something really good? I'm playing a mini game now with a bunch of targets, but it doesn't even look like you're shooting anything. It just looks like you're clicking on the targets, and that's it.
Oh, is it the
boy.
rocket one?
Market Mall.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
I really wish I didn't get an ad where I have to see Mr. Beast's stupid face.
Oh yeah, I've seen that ad going around, and I'm like, really?
I really
Haven't you been canceled?
Can I
enough,
say
sir?
this? Can I say this on stream? I don't want to see that guy get punched in the face. Not because I dislike him that much. I think just his face, you know,
This looks punchable.
really,
I mean,
really
you're not
hard.
wrong, even before all the fucking controversies.
I just never liked that guy. I thought someone should punch him in the face.
Yeah, I know a few people who talk about watching his content. I'm like,
No.
it seems very dodgy to me. So I just kind of had that hunch.
Winning.
Well,
I was always like, this guy seems like a...
alright, well, we are back for our final game for tonight. From PolterGhost, our newcomer.
It's me.
It's you. We have a returning game, although one we haven't seen for a while.
That's right. Wait, who's introducing it?
You.
It's me,
You.
You.
Oh my god. That's
Everyone else
right.
introduced their own games.
You didn't prepare the script.
I don't know the script. I'm a big fan of the Sega 32X, a console that just it's not even a console, it's just a plug-in that goes directly into your Sega Genesis.
It's a mushroom!
Of course. We're going to play one of my favorite games on it, depending on what region of the world you're in. It's either known as Shadow Squadron or Stellar Assault. It is a fully 3D rendered flight sim that takes place in the great outer space.
Yeah, Shadow Squadron. We had this in our first year of the show, and I can assure you I'm probably going to remember nothing from when we played it then. So I'm gonna have to...
I'm a super big fan of this. Good soundtrack, pretty good gameplay, and it's fully 3D on the Sega Genesis.
Yeah, I mean...
There's only two difficulties, easy and hard, and it defaults to hard. That's a bad sign.
Yeah,
It'll be fine.
I mean, we've had... There's a game that we've had before that is just a regular-ass Genesis game, but also has full motion video.
That's pretty exciting, actually.
That's something that happens. It's not good quality full motion video, granted, but it is still fascinating to know that something like that is out there.
Yeah, in the late era of the Sega Genesis, in the mid-90s era, they started really pushing what the console could do. I had a few choices of what I wanted to show off for the Sega Genesis today, but I felt like Shadow Squadron is something that people probably seen/heard less of, and surprisingly enough, this game has a Sega Saturn sequel that recently got a translation.
I haven't really dabbled too much in the 32X library. I have like one 32X game. I need to double check which 32X game it is that I have. Oh, it's Metalhead. That's the one I have.
I always said that.
Also a full 3D game, which is exciting.
I've always said that the 32X kind of looks like a tumor growing out of the top of the Genesis.
And the mushroom comparison,
it is.
the mushroom comparison is the one that I usually hear.
I like to be less charitable.
I can tell. Well, I am ready to go when everybody else is.
You should know this about me by now.
Yeah, we gotta go in the options menu and change my colors for all the different things in the game.
Oh, great. Let me look in there.
Oh. I need magenta
Oh
spaceships.
boy, Object Viewer! I love Object
I really
Viewer!
wanted to let you know how cool this game is.
This is so 3D, you don't even know, man.
Alright, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shadow Squadron or Stellar Assault. Take your pick.
Shot, speed up, S shield, L rot, speed down, R rot. Understood.
I also feel like an R-Rot.
I do a little bit of
No, I will
recropping.
not elaborate.
Why would you ever elaborate?
Notably, there's 3 different ways to play this game single player. You either have the Feather 1, which is kind of like a cool gunner ship that has lock-on rockets and rapid fire, and it's not my preferred ship. Then the Feather 2, you can either do autopilot, where the game flies around and you just play it like it's a rail shooter, like House of the Dead. Or you can play it manual and fly around yourself.
Mission 1, jump out coordinates, scanning sector.
Too bad I already picked Feather 1.
Feather 2 has the advantage of having a big-ass cannon that can blow up enemy torpedoes.
This is a long launch section.
Yep, I'm into gameplay now, though.
Alright, we're in space.
Love the engine sound.
Evidently, the way I should probably be doing this is homing attacks might be a way to go.
One.
Yeah, this is trigger my tinnitus something fierce.
Hey, Okami, your
your
screen's looking kind of empty on your end.
Yep. Thank you. I didn't re-enable. There we go. It should show up. Yep, there it is. I was on capture card for the last game, and I disabled that and forgot to re-enable the RetroArch window.
I'm not sure what I'm trying to do.
Shoot things.
Alright, so C turns a light on.
Ow.
A fires, and then B...
He doesn't seem to do anything. It probably does something that...
I think it locks on.
Does not seem to be for me.
I'm not sure what C does. C just kind of makes everything yellow.
It turns on your active shield. It makes you take
that's
less
a shield.
damage. Yeah. Take less damage, but it eats your energy bar.
I imagine running out of energy is a bad thing.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of like running out of gas in space.
Just gonna be drifting forever at that point.
Not great.
Not a recommended lifestyle. Oh.
This game has a few different little things you can do with the controls. If you double tap the throttle, it makes you go faster. Same with the brakes, which I think are the X button.
Oh yeah, that's what the B button does. Is it makes you go faster.
Oh, it makes you go faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have these 2 big ships, but I'm guessing I have to shoot them in their weakness, wherever that might be.
I think the fun part is just blowing up the individual pieces of the ship. There are core pieces that you can take out, but you usually need to take out, like, a certain amount of pieces before the core pieces actually...
Yeah, once you lock on, if you press the A button, it locks on and launches the regular missiles on those key pieces.
Yeah, what's the missile button?
What's the lock-on button?
It locks on when you're targeting something, and it shows on screen. This is what I understood. Now I'm confused.
Yeah, I locked onto something at one point, but I haven't been able to lock onto anything since then.
Yeah, me too.
So if you're playing the Feather 1, I think if you hold the A button, it rapid fires, but if you tap the A button twice, it pulls up the lock-on.
Any clippable moments? We've had a few, Beak. You'll probably see them in the VOD. Had some interesting games so far tonight, and we're on our last one.
We had the most...
Oh, sorry. Yeah. You go.
We had the most interesting game of the night, Google Docs.
Yeah, I figured that was what you were going to segue into.
Hey, I made my bit. I'm going to lie in it.
I mean, they do say bit and bed sound very similar to each other. Because they do. Alright, let's try to get some more distance.
How do I stop just barrel rolling through space? Oh, do I have a button mapped twice?
You got double mapping?
Maybe. Yeah, I do.
I do like that the one thing they didn't improve with the 32X was the fact that the music chip still sounds like a Sega Genesis.
I mean,
Does this game use all 6 controls?
Sure does.
all 6 buttons.
Oh, okay. So that's why I was barrel rolling. Because I had fucking barrel roll left and shoot at the same button.
It is one of the 3 games that uses a 6-button Genesis.
We're not going to tell you which 3 games use the 6 buttons, but yes.
I was gonna say,
There aren't that many of them.
I was gonna say, I've definitely played more than 3 games that use 6-button controls.
Okay, there aren't that many of them though.
Oh, I blew up both ships.
Because Ranger X uses 6-button controls. Optionally,
That's funny.
and Batman Forever uses 6-button controls.
Mortal Kombat uses their 6-button.
Yeah. Street Fighter.
Okay, blow up the ship.
I think,
Yeah, both the ships, now what?
I think Mega Turrican also has 6-button control support, but it's already just the extra buttons. Basically, just gives you a bomb button that you can use instead of having to do a button combo for it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little jank.
Alright, well, I've done the first mission.
I've also done the first mission.
Me too.
I am taking out some sort of space gate at the moment.
Mission
This engine
2.
noise-
Jump out coordinates.
This engine noise is really fucking bad.
Yep.
I'm having a hard time getting the remaining of these small ships. Okay, now I've completed.
I need to look at the
wait,
controls
damn
to see if I'm using 6 buttons.
And away we go into new territory, I think.
Yeah,
I think
I
it's
do.
new territory.
Can I change my ship between missions?
No.
Nope.
And so far as the 32X game goes, this is pretty solid, I would say.
Yeah.
I've seen worse games for the 32X, although
I mean, by proxy, how many 32X games have you seen?
not many. There aren't that many of them. Fair point, I suppose. There aren't that many of them.
It looks better than Sega CD 32X games.
I was going to mention there was a recent release that's in the work for the 32X.
Really now?
Why?
Because now, are you all people familiar with Sonic Robo Blast 2?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
One of the authors is making a port for the 32X.
Oh, that's
and has
wild.
released a workable demo last week. So it's one of the co-creators for the game, AJ, SSN Tales, and Saxman, one of the original hacking hacking developers.
And that's the
for
kind
Sega Genesis.
that's the kind of game that if like they did a proper release of and I was in a position to get it, like yeah, I'd get a card of that. That sounds like it would kick ass.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's going to really release a card of it.
I mean, still being able
Yeah.
to like put it on an EverDrive or something.
Yeah, that's possible. It works on original hardware as far as I know.
Yeah.
So far it works on Kega Fusion and original hardware.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing homebrew scenes for things that you may not expect to have a homebrew scene. Like, it's wild seeing how much of a homebrew scene there is for the Atari Jaguar, for example.
Yeah.
I'm not actually surprised by that, because the source code for the Jaguar is public.
Sure, but I guess it's more... I wasn't expecting that many people to care about the Atari Jaguar, but...
People will develop anything if there's public available source code.
Fair
Look,
cop.
someone had to make a good game for the Jaguar.
Somebody had to make a better Attack of the Mutant Penguins.
Wait, hold up. That sounds great.
Oh, have you not seen Attack of the Mutant Penguins before?
Hell no.
Oh, that game is... It is impossible to describe without just, like, you looking up the game yourself, because it is unhinged as fuck.
That's like a name as good as Pickle Wars.
Pickle Wars is pretty good as well.
Okay, Wallace is amazing.
It was like one of the few things we had on our Windows 3.1 back in the day.
Another console that I'm all for having a homebrew scene, the Vectrex. I have a homebrew copy of Rush Hour for Vectrex. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
it's probably a home.
Vectrex.
Yeah, there's a homebrew scene because the entire console is like probably emulate that on a fucking potato.
Well, also, I think a lot of people, myself included, just think even if not too many people had one, Vectrex is conceptually very neat.
I remember my mother used to take me with her to get the oil change when I was a kid, and the place that we went to had a Vectrex with asteroids.
Oh, that's rad. Was it
I love the hell out of that thing.
I destroyed a ship by ramming it headlong, so...
I was gonna say it's probably actually the because the Pac-Man game, because the Vectrex has a game that runs when there's not a cartridge insert, so it's basically a Pac-Man game, and it's an Asteroids clone, so it's probably that.
Probably that, yeah.
I don't remember what the name of the game is offhand. I think it's like Mindstorm. That sounds right, or something like that.
It is what we in the business call not asteroids.
Yeah, legally distinct asteroids.
Legally distinct.
Okay, I can ignore the fighters on this mission. Cool.
Okay, I'm running out of energy. That might
That's
be fucked.
But there was a booth at PRGE that has a bunch of Vectrex stuff. Both
Yeah,
games
it's
that
always super cool.
yeah, both games that were always available for the Vectrex, as well as some homebrew stuff. I think I got my light pen because the Vectrex had a pen accessory.
Hell yeah.
So I got one of those from them, and it's not something that I use that often, but it is still like a neat piece of Vectrex history. Just being able to try to make vector graphics with that light pen. Right, where am I going now? I cannot see where the hell I'm going.
Currently blowing up a giant cylinder.
Yeah, it's also what I'm doing.
I'm currently taking on a whole battleship fleet.
Like you do.
This is super exciting. Yeah, there's I think on the mission that I'm currently on, there's a battleship you have to fly into and take out the core. Very Star Foxy.
Destroy the core. Target.
Also an assault mission from Unreal Tournament.
That is, yeah, exactly what I was thinking.
Oh yeah. Destroy the mothership.
I spent way too much time in middle school playing Unreal Tournament.
I believe we've got the Unreal Tournament sickos in here.
Except I played it. My time in middle school was probably way later than your time in middle school.
Let me circle back around.
It's another ship down. I appreciate these missions where they're like, nah, you can just ignore the fighters, just blow up the battleships.
Yeah.
Makes my life easier.
Yeah, I'm trying to do an explodey, but it's surprisingly difficult sometimes, especially when things take a lot of hits.
Yeah, this battleships are tough.
If I can finish this game within the 30 minutes or not, I might be able to.
Okay, I died.
Time-wise, we're about halfway through, but also it's the last game of the night, so if you want to keep going afterwards, you can. You're not obligated to play another game afterwards.
It's just this is a reasonably short game that I felt like at least one person might be able to actually see all the levels and show them off.
Yeah, that one person's not going to be me, but I'm still going to have fun playing the game.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of falling asleep at my desk.
I don't know, somebody needs to go sleepy bye.
I have shit I still have to do. I have to give myself medication.
You need to open up that Arial font Google Doc.
I'll do it again. Don't tempt me. It's something I have to do.
Don't tempt me with a good time. Oh shit, I'm going way too fast for my own
I'm gonna
good.
try Feather 2. Let's just do autopilot. Let's just make this on rails.
Got to the last level with the Feather 2 before. I don't think I've beaten it. With the autopilot on, to be clear.
Is it harder with autopilot on?
I always felt like it was, but after a certain point, it got easier for me, so... You have to be on top of everything, because your autopilot will crash directly into the enemy battleships like a moron.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
So you need to be good on the gun.
Like
And-
it's like the turn left into tree bit.
Yeah, the weapon's semi-auto, so you need to be tapping the button a lot, or just have an auto-fire set. Because if you hold the button, you end up using a charge beam instead, which does big damage, but also eats your energy bar like no tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, once your energy bar is out, that's it. You lose a life.
I played Vortex. I know what that's like.
Oh god, I see
think
what you're
what
talking about.
physically happens is that whatever shield you have remaining gets diverted into your energy, so
Oh yeah, I had that
That
happen
is
to me.
happening
have one
to
hit
me
point.
right now. Oh, I died.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Feather,
especially good health-wise.
yeah, Feather 1 gets some reloads on its shields and energy. Feather 2 gets no reloads at all between levels. What you start with is what you are ending the game with. So any damage you take is basically permanent, at least for that life.
Oh, get out of here. Oh, hey, something I can shoot. Yay. I needed something like that. I don't think I'm winning on this
level
life.
that has the battleship.
I don't think I'm winning on this life. I'm too steadily losing energy.
Oh, just like that, I'm already on mission 2, so that's improvement.
Yeah, the autopilot mode's a lot faster. Just need to know what the priority targets are as you fly by.
Really dig the music.
Am I dead? Yep, I'm dead.
Curious
Damn
what
it.
the sequel to this game plays like, since it's A, on a CD console, and B, has like full voice acting and story.
I imagine it would run better at least. Not that this runs bad per se. But
Oh, it's
more
pretty
more
smooth.
in the like it would feel great to play. If it's half the quality of this. Alright, eliminate the targets. Good luck.
Oh, I can shoot the bullets.
Hell yeah, you can. Feather 2 privilege.
I'll start by shooting off some of the basic targets.
Mission 5. Alright. I think this is the one with the big battleship then.
Like, there's
Yeah,
not
the
always
reason
big
I-
battleship ones.
Oh, there it is. The Gonaloosa class battleship.
Honestly, the other reason I had to take a minute to pause was because the fucking engine noise is making my my goddamn tinnitus go crazy.
I have my emulator really quiet, so I can't really hear it.
I have mine on 1%, and it's still really annoying.
I just have it bound to my mixer so I can turn it up or down at a moment's notice. It's at a it's moderately quiet for me currently. But still loud enough to be able to hear it.
If I'm listening to things, my tinnitus doesn't bother me at all, so... I just get used to the horrible staticky noise instead.
You're lucky.
I died.
I wish I was lucky. I wake up every morning with my ears ringing.
I go to bed every night with my ears ringing.
How much time is left? 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
I'll try Feather 2 again, but this time manual.
Yeah, maybe at some point I'll switch over to Feather 2 and see what that's like. Because I was on Feather...
It's nice to be able to just one-shot enemy fighters with it.
I've just been on Feather 1 the whole time so far.
I don't think I've beaten the game as Feather 1. I've gotten to the final level, but it just does not have the firepower that Feather 2 has.
Yeah, it's more basic, the weaponry that you got, which, I mean, it's fine for if you're trying to figure out how the game works, but for actually trying to play the game, probably better options.
Feather 1 looks cooler, and it has machine guns, so, you know.
Feather 1 looks cooler. This, in this game, that's, first person. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But you can change the color, so, you know.
I love aesthetics in my video games. There we go, there's a target down.
If I'm lucky, I can do the Battleship Core on one pass. If I'm unlucky, I will die horribly on the first pass.
I'm gonna try to steer out of the way of all that garbage that's coming my way.
There we go, mission complete.
Yeah, no, my tinnitus is really bad because of A, genetics, and B, lifelong, a life of going to very loud punk.
Oh, I can understand you, Lethargic. I mean, having the same kind of thing we're going to concert for the last 30 years and I have a tinnitus, that's...
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to lower this game pretty much up to a minute.
Okay, I'm on the last mission.
I haven't really had the experience of, like, going to, like, super loud concerts or anything like that. Usually not my sort of scene. Might end up getting that at MagFest. I don't usually hit the concerts there, but one of the performers there this year is going to be Lotus Juice, so I might be getting roped into that. Into
snap. I happen to know that you live in a city with a giant punk scene. So if you wanted to go to loud concerts, that's an option.
What's up, Mr. Torture?
Get earplugs.
Yes, get earplugs. Christ, I made that mistake a lot in my life.
No, I made that mistake exactly once.
Sometimes
even me, Ray, saying the same thing. Get earplugs.
Sometimes they don't have earplugs. Sometimes you just have to make do.
Yeah. But I learned that the hard way. That's why I have my earplugs on my keychain all the time. So
just in case a punk concert breaks out.
Yeah, just a random punk concert in the middle of the street.
Well, now you mentioned that, I joke, but yeah. That does happen.
Yeah, that's surprisingly common occurrence.
Look, if any genre is going to break out into street,
it's punk.
Punk. Or impromptu jazz.
Let's see if we can get this one down. Yeah, watch things blow up.
Yeah, I went to Gen Con last year, and my one of my friends looked at me. He's like, "Oh yeah, so one of my coworkers says they have tickets to this band, but they're not going to it. Anyways, the concert's in like an hour from now."
And they're like, "You want to go?" Or
what band is it? And of course, it's literally my favorite band. Apparently, is playing that day. So I'm like,
"What band was it?"
Coheed and Cambria.
No shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Playing in Indianapolis the fucking day that I'm there. I'm like, well, this isn't in my plans, but sure.
Sure, I guess I will change plans to watch a band or rather listen to a band that I like.
Most of my punk shows, because I don't actually live in Seattle proper, is crappy bars. And the problem with crappy bars is that the ear damage is way worse.
Yeah.
Because there's like no acoustics.
I'm trying to remember what I have to do for this mission.
Good stuff.
I have to take out the satellites? I think that's what I have to do. Take out the satellites. That opens the core.
You better figure out soon because we got 5 minutes left. A little less than.
5
Oh
minutes.
my god.
My game's
Sure,
telling me I got 2 minutes, 30 seconds and counting before the giant laser cannon blows up my planet. So.
All right. Well, changing what my timer says, aligning it with Polter's timer.
Last time I went to a punk concert, I got really drunk and punched someone in the face.
Nice. I mean, not nice, but nice.
That
Yeah, but
that's punk concert fare at some stage.
Come on. Yeah.
Look, it was in the pit. Okay, that's vaguely reasonable.
no, well, yeah, that happens.
That happens. Look.
That's regular thing in the pit.
I punched someone in the
Standard
face. Okay,
stuff.
that's the designated punch people in the face zone. Okay. If you're in that zone, getting punched in the face is.
I was at a concert last Sunday. I was seeing Ratos de Porão, which is a hardcore heavy band from Brazil that were playing here. And it was a huge pit in the middle, so I steered out of it because I knew what was going on there.
Yeah, no. If you go to the pit on purpose, you are basically saying, I am okay with
Yeah,
doing violence and having violence done towards me, and that's fine.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's how the world should be.
I consent to this violence.
We like violence here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a shirt that says, I choose violence, and it's got a little chicken with a knife on it. It's great. Good little chicken.
All right. I guess I gotta blow up this ring now.
Is Bolter going to beat the game?
Yeah.
I'm almost ready to call time. Alright, here we go. Now I have to take out the core.
You
without
gotta
getting
take out the
fucked.
ring. Okami.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, I'm working on
to
that.
Take out the core.
That's kind of tedious.
At least I don't have to keep looping back around like I had to with the big ships, because I wasn't noticing a button to slow down. Unless it's like a button combination or something. Yeah, shoot the flashy things.
So what's the plot for this game? Is this a Star Wars? Are we destroying the Death Star?
Pretty much, yeah. There's a giant solar-powered laser cannon that we have to fly to the sun to wipe out.
I
Why
might.
they put it next to the sun and not next to the planet?
Oh boy, I might be running out of energy
Because
before.
the planet can't provide you energy for your giant laser cannon.
You'd think if it was a good laser cannon, you could get it some reasonable distance from the sun.
That's crazy talk.
You know, I'm starting to wonder if this game operates on the same logic as another game that I played, where stuff doesn't damage you unless you're looking at it. I wonder if it operates on that logic.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Time.
Nice.
I win.
You did it. You won the not race.
Anyways, guys.
You destroyed the not Death Star.
There we go, mission complete, with barely any energy left. After a lot of effort.
Oh
Okay.
god, the flashing! It'll avert your eyes!
Oh Christ, I just looked at it. Polter, why?
I got killed by an asteroid. This game's hard.
Well, I got into mission 3, but probably not for long, because we got less than a minute left on the clock.
Yeah, I'm on mission 3 right now, and we see with a lot of missiles.
I see a lot of asteroids on your feed.
I got to mission
I see.
3 twice and I died
Yeah,
immediately.
it's the
both
same
times.
mission. I gotta shoot that thing, but it's way too far. No, I gotta shoot this one.
And I also see a game over on Splash's screen.
That's probably
Okay,
enough for my feed.
I'm ready to call it.
I mean, there's only like 10 seconds left, so I might as well just let the time run out. At this point. Stop the timer early 1 second before. Well, that's 30 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Congrats, you survived. And now, the post-game talk. So, start of the night with Wave Race Blue Storm. Any thoughts about that?
Well, I enjoyed it once I found the free roam mode.
Once you found the I don't have to play the game mode.
Hell yeah. I can just keep doing barrel rolls and backflips till my heart's done.
Make my own fun. It was enjoyable being able to play more of this. Like I mentioned, it was one of the early games that got my GameCube, but I barely played it, so being able to put some more time into it was nice.
It's a nice game, although you gotta get into the mechanics of the racing. I like racing games, but it's some of these mechanics, like the turns, it was hard. Turns and the boys in place,
Yeah.
kind of finicky, but it was good.
Some of the buoy positioning was a little.
Yeah.
Game number 2, Captain Tsubasa Volume 2, Super Striker for NES.
This was the surprise of the night for me.
I'd agree.
I liked it a lot more than I thought they would.
Yeah, it was a good time playing it. Part of it was what is anything that's going on, but started to understand it as we went along and was a good time.
It's actually not bad. That is props.
Definitely something that would fall into a niche of, but even, I wouldn't call myself big into sports games usually. And I guess sports in heavy quotations in this case. But I was having a good time with this, mostly because of how expressive some of the characters were and some of the ridiculous shit that happened during it.
It's amazing the ridiculous it gets. I love it.
Game number 3.
I think that resembles Blitzball is good for me.
Yeah. Game number 3, Dungeons & Dragons Tower of Doom for arcade.
The game picks it.
And
I remember it.
It's a beat 'em up, so if you like beat 'em ups, you're gonna feel right at home based on that alone. Beat 'em up with branching paths, granted, which is probably one of the bigger things.
And with character classes as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the character classes is at the very least something you would come to expect from Dungeons and Dragons game. And I feel like there were other beat 'em ups around this era that would have had different character classes. I don't know what your Golden Axe was.
One of the things I like, and this is entirely coming from a fan, is that they did translate a lot of the weird AD&D rules minutia, which is kind of commendable.
Hell yeah.
Game number...
I'm a big fan of the controls of the game once you actually figure them out, because it suddenly goes from feeling like a clunky sort of beat 'em up to, oh my god, I can slide across the ground at hyperspeed and just fly through enemies.
And then burn a troll because you aren't told about that in advance unless you already know. Oh yeah, burn troll.
You're supposed to know that.
And the game,
the game makes fun of the game makes fun of you when you don't.
Burn the trolls.
What are you, stupid?
Game.
Gotta burn the trolls.
All right, game number 4.
Okay.
Game number 4, Pac-Man Fever for GameCube. Everyone's favorite game.
Never again.
The most quality of Pac-Man games.
I'm still playing it.
Certainly did.
I'm still playing it on my big screen.
Did you ever imagine that you could play as Heihachi in a Pac-Man game? I rest my case.
No, and now that I have, I don't want to.
It's only mostly cursed.
I'm trying to raise a flag now. I'm bad at raising a flag.
I'm one turn away from winning. I just need to win a minigame.
Alright, but yeah, I mean, if you really want a party game, don't. But also...
This is the poor man's Mario Party, and I mean really poor. Like, starving to death in the street man's Mario Party.
You could do worse. You could be playing Shrek Super Party.
Is that what we're saying?
Which is made by the same company that made this, Mass Media. Good old Mass Media.
Right. And our final game for tonight, Shadow Squadron for 32X.
Also surprisingly good.
Yeah, that was good.
Hard though.
Yep.
Good.
Good but
It's
hard.
Yeah, but it's really good.
There's definitely an upper tier tonight and a lower tier tonight.
I mean, that's usually what happens. It's hardly the first time we've had something like that be the case. Alright, and lastly, rankings. Starting with Lethargic.
Oh boy, I'm the first this time. I hate this. I mean, last is pretty fucking obvious because I stopped streaming it and went over to Google Docs.
So first place is Google Docs. Sixth place is Pac-Man Fever.
First place is Google Docs. No. Fifth place is Pac-Man Fever. That was...
I beat
There's
the game.
like 5 mini games. They all suck. The game makes no sense. Just why would you do that to yourself? Fourth is Wave Race. Wave Race is very finicky, and I'm not big on racing games in general, so there's that. I'm gonna give third to Shadow Squadron. I think if I gave it a little more time, I'd probably, and understood it better, I'd probably have had a better time with it, but I only had 30 minutes. And for most of those 30 minutes, I was kind of passing out. Number 2 is Tower of Doom. Tower of Doom is just a good old classic arcade beat 'em up, and I approve of that. Number 1, shockingly, is soccer.
You did it. Mr. Torture, what's your rankings here?
I'm going to have to coincide with Lethargic in giving the 5th place to Pac-Man Fever. A lot of things happens at the same time. The mini games were not really particularly enjoyable, and some of the controls were finicky, like that blasting bomb, water bomb game. They were sending them all my way. Like, fuck off, leave me alone. Then in 4th place, I gotta have to go with the Dungeons and Dragons games. Like, I know it's a beat 'em up, it functions really good so far, but it just wasn't getting too much into it. I don't know if the fighter was the right choice, but it was just so damn slow, and some of the enemies were really punishing me. I don't know if it also was the difficulty of the game, but... 3rd place, I'm going to go with Wave Race. I definitely enjoyed some of its mechanics. I need to see more of the stunts and everything, and also get in the tutorial, which... who has time for tutorials? 2nd place, I go with Tsubasa. I really enjoyed this game. I really like it. It's a childhood memory, and it plays and punishes on the same way, and you can spend, like... I've spent weekends on that game. Weekends, when you're in a purchase, when we purchased it. And then 1st place, I'm going to go with Shadow Squadron. I really enjoyed the movement, the flow. Everything so far has been good, so I'm going to revisit this. Definitely.
For my part, yeah, I'll be with the crowd and say Pac-Man Fever at the bottom. Sorry, Pac-Man Fever. I have other party games to party with. Like Rugrats, I gotta go party. 4th place, all the rest of these I definitely enjoyed, so it's a little hard to rank them in any sort of way, because no matter what I do, they're all going to be close to one another. I would say Dungeons & Dragons is going to be the 4th place slot. It's a beat 'em up, so you expect it to be, like, at least some decent amount of quality, so... and it's exactly that. It's good quality, but you're not going to get a whole lot out of it beyond a beat 'em up, I feel. At least in my personal opinion. 3rd will be Wave Race. It's a racing game, and one that definitely is a little herky-jerky to control. Yeah, big shocker, I know. But it's still a fun one when I want to go back to and play some more of later. 2nd, and these two are especially close together. I'm gonna say 2nd's gonna go to Shadow Squadron for me. Runs decently well. And pretty fun, space flight, shooty, McBang sort of game. You just go around, blow shit up, and have a good time. Would recommend it as far as a 32X game goes. And yeah, at the top, soccer. I don't think it would have gotten the top spot if it wasn't for some of the expressions of the characters when different things happen. That kind of just sends it into the stratosphere for me with soccer. All right, Polter, you're up next.
Well, let's see here. I think my 5th place. We all know what my 5th place is. So we're just gonna skip Pac-Man Fever and go straight to Wave Race for 4th place here. Wave Race is interesting. I think as a racing title, it probably gets better as you get more experienced with it. But I don't think it's a game that I care to get more experienced with, so it's just gonna stay where it is. I like water physics games, but Hydro Thunder is gonna take over Wave Race any day for me. 3rd, unfortunately, goes to Tsubasa. I love the Tsubasa games. I love Blitzball, but I know that if I were to keep playing Tsubasa, it would be a grindy mess, and I'm just not into grinding that much. Good game though. My 2nd will be Shadow Squadron. It's just one of the few games I own for the 32X. Not that the 32X had a whole lot of games to begin with, but I just love the concept. It's basically free roam Star Fox. It's only 6 levels, but feels good, plays good. And Tower of Doom takes my number 1 spot for just being on my classics list of like my top games of all time. The property is fun. Capcom does a lot with the property, both like graphically, mechanically. The music's fantastic. It's just very janky compared to its sequel, which hones a lot of the weirdness and turns it into probably the best beat 'em up I've ever played. Oh.
All right, and lastly, Splash.
Man, I'm tempted to put Pac-Man Fever first out of spite. But there were actually quite a few good games on here tonight, so... At the bottom for me is going to be the Dungeon and Dragon game, just because it was the only game that made me feel frustrated. I didn't feel like I was progressing, I was just dying a bunch, and then making progress sheerly through attrition and the fact that you get so many credits and you just keep refilling the credits, so failure doesn't really seem to matter. But I wasn't having fun with it. And beat 'em ups are also a genre I don't particularly find that fun, in my opinion.
Fair
There are
enough.
some exceptions to that, like Ninja Warriors. 4th place. Yeah, probably Pac-Man Fever. I did beat it though. I was happy that I beat it. Almost within time. I was 2 spaces off. But there's really not a lot going for it. Like, it's made by the same crew that made the fucking Shrek party game. There's so few mini games. It's kind of disappointing. I like that it's not just Pac-Man characters though, so that's like something that's differentiating it from the rest of the Pac-Man games.
It's like the SpongeBob SquarePants and Nicktoons games, or featuring
Like
Nicktoons.
the board is
rather.
also very, very generic as well. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, I wanted to use it, just show it on the show just for playtesting purposes for the birthday special.
Oh.
And it'll probably work for that, but like, I could probably find something better as well, something that'd be more entertaining. This was conclusive though. This was good playtesting data.
Yeah.
3rd place is gonna be Wave Race. The controls on that just were a complete fucking mess. And the most fun I had with it was the free roam mode, which I found pretty late into the time. And I don't think the game was gonna get much more mileage from me out of that. 2nd place, Shadow Squadron. A 32X game that actually was pretty decent. That might be the only one on the entire console. I guess my only gripe with Shadow Squadron though was it was pretty friggin' hard. Like, I got to mission free twice, and both times I just got immediately destroyed by enemy ships and asteroids. And first place, yeah, honestly, this was quite a surprise, but that soccer RPG was quite the showing, quite the game to show on RBC tonight.
Yeah, was it?
It left an impact, full impression on me.
All right, and with that is a wrap for this week. So, what do people have going on that they want to promote, starting with Lethargic Scientist?
I don't do anything, so I'm going to promote Google Docs. Is a fine product
Google.
you should use for all of your writing needs. Thank you. Give me money, Google, please.
All right, Mr. Torture, what do you have coming up?
I've been going back to streaming lately. I've been trying the Soul River remake. That's been going around. The remaster, not the remake. The remaster of the Legacy of Games Soul River 1 and 2 games. So yeah, I've been slowly chipping away at those. I'm also doing some game mastering over at Cusa Grande, so you can expect me there popping up every so and so as well.
Alrighty, PolterGhost.
Well, generally on Fridays I'm co-hosting a really dumb video game racing show that I'm sure Splash will tell you more about.
Wow!
I'm
Wow!
the game meister on that one. I make most of the challenges and play test them, and I co-commentate, and I get to laugh at everyone else's misery. Hopefully when that season's over, I'm gonna do a trial run for a 1v1 sort of arcade game show where I have people play net play games for my amusement.
Alright, and Splash, do you want to talk about that dumb show in question that Polter mentioned?
I mean, that's typically my elevator pitch for the show. So, I mean, Polter's nailed it. But yeah.
My
coming
elevator
back
pitch
on,
is a dumb show.
Coming back on Wednesday, Friday, January 3rd, will be Platform Peril. We took a 2-week hiatus after episode, I think, 17 on the 13th over the holidays, but we're coming back now. And we also got the birthday special happening on the 10th. There's not many episodes left for Platform Peril this season. There's only about 6 remaining. Once those 6 happen, I'm going to be taking 3 to 6 months off to might make the best of video and do more playtesting and add more challenges for seasons 4 through 6. So tune in while you still can. And if you're interested in signing up for the show, then join the Chameleon Crow Discord. Just message me for more details, or Polter.
Alright, for my part, well, I've got Weekly Mystery Race on Sunday, as per usual, over on Smite's channel. For this next week, should be back to Yakuza 6 on Tuesday. Wednesday is going to be my Game of the Year talk, since that's New Year's Day, so I want to talk about a bunch of stuff that I played in 2024 then. Tuesday, or not Tuesday, I know days of the week, I swear. Thursday, I'm going to be playing the update, like all the added stages through updates for Astrobot. Go through some of that, because I might be getting roped into a race for that in the future, so may as well get caught up on all the content in the game. And then Friday, we'll be back again with more Retro Book Club and more questionable games. Let's go find someone to raid. Let's see. Oh, here we got a regular here who's still streaming. We'll go say hi to them. Hopefully, looks like they're watching credits, so hopefully they're not done with the game yet. But oh, hang on, let me see if they're. Switch over. I'm not sure if they might be ending, so let me switch over to somebody who I know is going to be going for a bit longer. And we're gonna go say hi to Mifa, who is playing Shadow Hearts. Alright, we'll see you next week for more Retro Book Club. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
So long.